What is Battlecourt Jai-Alai? The world's fastest ball sport, and so much more. Jai-Alai is played inside a 3-wall court that measures just 120 feet long by 33 feet wide. The game is played with a hand-woven wicker basket called a cesta and a Jai-Alai ball. The ball is as hard as a rock, and it travels around the court at an average speed of 150 miles per hour. Players will crash into the sidewall or throw themselves onto the concrete ground without a single layer of padding just to get to it. Jai-Alai is like playing baseball if you had to catch and throw with just the gloved hand. And it's a rally sport, kind of like tennis, but much more dangerous.
Manny, there's a carom. Bradley on the move, breaking. He got there. Blast the forehand. Everybody out of the way, and Nicholas got hit by the ball.
Jai-Alai is played as a singles match or as a doubles match. The match winner is the first player or doubles pair to win 2 out of 3 sets played to 6 points.
Gaucheri up in the front court towards the inside. What a scoop!
What an amazing
by Douglas.
catch.
Gaucheri picks it up in the front court, whips it inside.
Right, another
one.
made. Did it
He
again.
made it.
2 times back to back. That's freaking crazy.
Here's Gaucheri, 2-wall return. Douglas reaching outside. Powerful forehand at the feet is missed for the
Point,
win.
set, and match.
Point, set, and match.
That's
Douglas.
respect.
Every point rally begins with a serve, then the players alternate catching and throwing the ball. While a point is being played, the ball can hit any of the court walls, but it cannot bounce twice on the ground. Simply put, the object of the game is to catch one more ball than your opponent, or better yet, to fire the ball so it can't be caught. When a player cannot successfully return the ball to the front wall, then 1 point is awarded to the opposition, and the next rally begins with a new serve. A Battlecourt game day consists of 6 matches, and the team that wins the most matches wins the day. Pick your favorite team, doubles pairing, or singles player, and cheer for them all season long. Or up the ante and bet on it. Battlecourt Jai-Alai allows for wagering on the matches, the sets, and each individual point. The ball is lethal, the game is lightning fast, and the action is limitless. This is Battlecourt Jai-Alai.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Battlecourt Jai-Alai. Tonight's game day will feature the Fireballs and Cyclones. And with that, I'd like to welcome everybody back to another edition of the Spring 26 Battlecourt season. I'm Andrew Bleckman, joined as always by Stu Nyman to bring you tonight's contest between the Fireballs and Cyclones. Stu, how you doing?
I am doing great, Andrew. Looking forward to an exciting day of Battlecourt. Looks like everybody's in position, ready to start, which is exactly how we want to see it. Right at 5.
Yeah, starting
Sorry, 3.
It's okay, Stu. A little bit earlier this season, 3 p.m. starts, but we got Division 4 doubles to begin. That's Hyro and Bradley out there for the Cyclones as they take on CRB and Ikeda, the debut for this Division 4 Fireballs team.
Ladies and gentlemen, ready to begin our first match for the game day. Hyro has the serve for the Cyclones. There's a serve. We begin. Ikeda down low, backhand, right to the backcourt. Powerful forehand by Bradley, goes wall to wall. CRB on the run, stays with it just above the pad. Look at Hyro go. Bradley with an excellent effort. That ball clips and lands in. First point will go to CRB and Ikeda of the Fireballs.
Yeah, not sure what happened on that forehand from Hyro. I mean, he had a great opportunity. Maybe didn't have full control because
off his footing a bit, I think.
He kind of just gave it right back to the fireballs and able to put that first point up on the board.
Ikeda takes that on the forehand in the corner, big right side. Hyro comes back to the 8 line to make the play. Ikeda, backhand from the 10. Bragley will keep this on the right side, deep in the backcourt. Ikeda over the top.
Oof.
Clean miss.
Goodness.
CRB's there. He makes the save. Here's Hyro. He winds up. Cortada will score. 1-1. Hyro serves for the Cyclones.
We got the Cyclones team, Hyro and Bradley. This is already their 3rd match of the season. First time out didn't look all too great, ended up losing. But the second time out against Iturbide and Robin, totally different team. Mainly Bradley here in the backcourt. I mean, his power, difference making, his catching was solid in the second half of that match. I mean, you look at the stats and he's towards the bottom in catch rate. But again, early on in the season, those numbers will change pretty quickly here.
New building, no court, and based on the way he's been playing, have to believe that those stats are going to change.
Absolutely.
Ikeda keeps it on the backhand to the inside.
It's almost like Bradley kind of figured it out. Everything clicked for him midway through that second match.
Like we were talking about Daryl, about Rock.
Yeah, absolutely.
Last season. And continuing here. Ball tipped down low by CRB. A second point for Hyro and Bragley. Hyro serves.
A pretty clear strategy here early on for the Cyclones, too. I mean, with Bradley's power and Hyro's ability to control play up in the front court, I think you're going to see them try to pass whenever they can. They don't want to give the ball to Ikeda back here. We know he's a reliable catcher. We know that he can, he can do some damage back here. Not known for the shots, but if you're going to play the ball to one of these two in the white shirt, it's going to be CRB off the rebote. 2 points here for the Cyclones, and they're back ahead for the first time.
Low hard serve by Hyro. Caught and returned by Ikeda at the 8 line. Big right side by Bragley. Ikeda looks to pass. Hyro, he stops it at the sidewall. That ball kicks. Bragley takes it on the bounce at the 10 line. Big right side. Clears the overhead screen. Ikeda from the backcourt. Hyro has it. Ikeda again from the right side. Rabote not coming out. 2-2. CRB serves for the Fireballs. Reminder, the scoring here in Battlecourt, ladies and gentlemen. First team to reach 6 points wins the set. First team to win 2 sets wins the match.
And never quite comfortable with that Rabote. You saw Hyro kind of deciding is it left side or right side. The last second he switched to the forehand and just couldn't make that play.
CRB gets that serve low to the backcourt. It scores. A 3rd point for CRB and Ikeda. CRB has the serve.
You're saying the Cyclones are just trying to pass a little bit more. You're trying to see the Fireballs team played into the corner here and just play to Bradley, wanting him to catch these balls deep in the backcourt. Of course, he can still pass from there, but again, you don't want to give the ball to Hyro up in the front court. He's one of the top players, regardless of rank, and here he is in a Division IV match.
Hyro picks the serve. Costado to the back. Rabote high bounce. Ikeda stayed with it. Got it on the basket. Not able to make the play. 3-3. Hyro serve.
Auto to pass is a shot that we've seen here that we didn't really see the first 8 seasons of Battlecourt. Because of the presence of the Chick Jack and Chula, you throw this Costado high to pass, it either dies in the corner or comes out as a high lofting Rabote like this if it hits the back wall in the air. Ikeda just a little late to react. Knotted it up now, 3-3.
Here's the backhand by Ikeda, powerfully thrown. Big right side by Bragley, read by Ikeda. Low and hard. Bragley,
tough catch.
Great positioning, hard throw back. Ikeda makes the catch. Ball shoots down, but Hyro is ready for it. Here's CRB winding up. Light touch. Hyro's there to read it. Powerful Costalo. What a scoop by Ikeda.
Tough spin. He handled it beautifully.
Rebote save by Ikeda. Takes it low. Here's Hyro. CRB, Rebote save. Light touch. Hyro gets there. Cortada, light touch.
Yeah, got it.
Scores on the second bounce. Well played by all 4 players. A 4th point for Hyro and Bragley. Hyro serves.
Well, Hyro going with that right side. It's the Cortada here. Riskless throw because you're playing it back to the inside. Fires it just above the pad. Contact with the side wall, and he gets that second bounce before Ikeda can make his way up to it. Hyro on the top 6 in kills so far this season. I mean, he's already killed 7 points coming into today's match. Most of them are either drop shots or Cortadas like we saw there. Gives the lead back to his Cyclones.
Powerful serve by Hyro. Caught and returned by Ikeda. Bragley on the backhand. Ikeda from the back wall. Left side to the inside. Hyro's there. Rebote, that rebound off the back wall played by CRB. Ball tipped in the backcourt. That's a 5th point for Hyro and Bragley. Of the Cyclones, possible set point.
You know, Ikeda knew it. I mean, that ball was coming into him. It was crossing the sidewall, was pretty close to the Chula. I mean, he can let that ball come out and have CRB save a defensive rebote, but, you know, not really going to work out too well for his team either way. Tipped it there in the corner, and now 5-3, a chance for the Cyclones to take this first set.
That's a fine catch by Ikeda. Serve coming in low to the backcourt. Bragley from the 9. Outside a placement. Hyro maneuvers around CRB. Cortada return. Will score. Point and set to Hyro and Bragley. 2 minutes go on the board. We'll come back out. Play our next set.
First set of the day going the way of the Cyclones. Hyro and Bragley coming off their first win of the season and picking up kind of right where they left off. Some solid catching by Bragley there in the back. Of course, Hyro doing a great job of killing the point up in the front when he's had opportunities, and results in a 6-3 first set win for the Cyclones team.
Here we are back in the players' cage. Players taking the breaks back here in between sets and to prepare for matches. And there, of course, is Jed. Jed and Bragley playing great these last 2 seasons. Hyro, that consistent play that we've seen since he first joined Battlecourt. Manu, well, what can you say about Manu? Manu, backhand. Emmanuel, backhand, LaDouche.
Flows off the tongue, doesn't it?
And of course, Unda. Now,
Yeah.
Unda and I currently have a problem. Yeah.
Tell me.
Fortunate. Well, Unda's living arrangements are a little off right now, and so he asked me if I would do his laundry. And I asked him if he was blank serious. He said yes. And so Manu picked up his laundry, put it in a trash bag, and handed it to me, and said, "I think you should do it." I took his laundry home. I did it. He said, "Thank you very much." I saw him at another facility last night for a certain cup. I said, "Your laundry's in my car." He said, "Thank you very much," and drove away without getting his laundry. I've been driving around with his laundry for 2 days.
All right, y'all boys finish it.
It's Unda. What are you going to do?
Look, Battlecourt jerseys stay here, so as long as he's got that, that's most important for today. But
100%.
sorry you had to deal with that, Stu. Let's get to these folks the rest of the matches.
Wasn't
though.
traumatic, just so you know, was it? It was laundry.
The remaining 5 matches, you'll see 2 singles and 3 doubles. Coming up next, it'll be Inaki against Arutia in singles. Then we'll flip back over to doubles for Hyro and Manu against Lalu and Nicholas. Then back to singles. Bradley will take on CRB. You see Bradley up there right now. Then 2 doubles to close things out. Jed and Una against Lalu and stand first. Then Inaki Manu against Arutia and Nicholas. Those will be 6 matches in order tonight. In the second set of our first match right here, CRB and Ikeda will have the serve coming out to begin set 2.
Ready to begin our second set. CRB has the serve. CRB serves, we begin. Big right side by Baragley. Robote right to the sidewall, and CRB makes a difficult save. Hyro steps in at the overserve line. Catch by CRB. He could not hold on. First point of the second set goes to Hyro and Baragley of the Cyclones. Hyro serves.
I'm just kind of waiting for this Fireballs team to open it up a little bit more. We've seen CRB have success when he goes to the shots, but just, generally, you play against Hyro and Bradley, you're not going to out-catch him. I mean, Hyro, the best and highest-ranked player out there on the court right now, so you got to throw the ball by them and put a point up on the board. This team isn't going to give you anything. Gave away a couple points and only 6-3 in the first set.
CRB went for it, dropped the ball off the serve. It's the second point for Hyro and Baragley. Hyro serves.
And look, if it's coming right to CRB in the air off the side wall, make a play. Make something happen up there in the front. They haven't had a lot of success in these longer rallies either, so, hey, go for it. I like it. Just got to make that catch next time.
I agree. With the catching part.
For sure, yeah.
Here's the catch by Ikeda, backhand. That stays on the side wall. Robote to Hyro. CRB takes it off the bounce. Juggling ruled on. CRB, ball bobbled before thrown. A third point for Hyro and Baragley. Here in the second set, Hyro serves.
We've seen life is a little more difficult for these front quarters, too. I mean, the positioning, you got to actually move up to the ball. And also the rebotes are not easy. Take another look at this juggle. You see, losing contact with the base of the basket there. Definitely a good call by the back judge. I mean, before when Ikeda was playing in the backcourt, he can move up to, like, the middle of the court, 6-7 line and throw something. But here he's stuck to the back, and he can't really do much.
Serve comes in low, but Ikeda makes the play. To the corner it goes, and a spectacular catch is made by Baragley.
That's a good one. Yeah, went for it.
Cortada, high, stopped by Hyro. Robote coming out. CRB's there, lays it up. Goes to the forehand of Hyro. Hyro dropped it on the backswing on the forehand. That might be a first for Hyro. CRB and Ikeda with a point. I don't think I've ever seen him do that. Now, what was happening was he took a picture, or what they say in the sport, they took a picture. It's like you catch it, and as you're extending it and controlling it, you look and see where your opponents are. But Hyro, not one to make that. I don't think I've ever seen him do that, ever. Good read by Baragley. He advances on that.
Duck.
Great duck by Hyro. Oh, my. What a catch. An adjustment by Baragley. Robote coming out. Powerful forehand by Baragley. Caught by Ikeda at the back wall. Beautiful catch off the wall by Hyro. Robote left side to the inside. Oh, move to the middle of the court.
Yeah, trouble.
Check thrown perfectly by Hyro. Brings the Cyclones in the first set to 4 points. In the second set, rather. First match.
Perfect throw by Hyro. This is what we're talking about with the chick-chack. Thrown from the right side. You're going to see it thrown over Ikeda's head, and look at how it reacts in the corner. Floor, back wall, and straight back down into the floor. They get that second bounce and a fourth point up there for the Cyclones. And again, CRB on this Robote, I mean, not getting a lot of power on it. I know that they're coming in fast, and it's a little different for him, but can't be giving it to Hyro up in front of the service box.
Ikeda from the backhand to the inside. Baragley. Big right side, straight back, caught in the air by Ikeda. Hyro powerfully from left side. Rebote stays to the inside. CRB's there, looking to pass. He doesn't. Cortada will score. 5 points for Hyro and Bragley of the Cyclones. This is possible set and possible match point.
Hyro's just been slicing them up with that right side. I mean, again, he goes right back to this Cortada. No reason to change it up because the Fireballs haven't stopped it. I mean, CRB's deep, and Ikeda even deeper back beyond the 9. Not going to get there before the second bounce.
If Ikeda did want that, could have called, should have called. But I mean,
no,
you know, it's a Cortada. It was a little bit high, but
chance for the Cyclones to win it right here.
Bragley lines it up, makes the catch on the right side, sends it powerfully from the forehand. Rebote save. Had the distance. Here's Hyro all the way at the 2. Outside a placement will score. Point and a straight set victory for Hyro and Bragley.
Clinical there by Hyro to close it out. Outside placement just inside the boundary line to score for the win. Take another look. Hyro moving up, scopes it out. See that look, takes a little bit of a picture. Bam, straight outside. Look at where this one lands. Just inside the line. They give the first win of the day to the Cyclones. Coming up next, we'll move over to singles. Inaki takes on Arutia.
As soon as that highlight ball leaves the cesta, you can't blink because every second is packed with action. Keep up with the world's fastest ball sport all game day long with bets on the matches, the sets, and each individual point. Find your favorite team or player and get in on the action with DraftKings, the official sports betting partner of the World Jai-Alai League. The crown is yours.
Joined by our winners there, Hyro and Bradley, already her third match and 2 wins in those 3. What was the strategy playing against CRB and Ikeda making their debut in this matchup?
We were just looking to make sure we passed and put them in a tough position.
Yeah, and Hyro 42 now, a couple matches under your belt with Bradley. How do you like the way that this team has developed through the first couple game days?
Well, very good. I mean, the first day we didn't have a very good connection, but after that day, I mean, we played 2 games. We won easy both of them, so perfect. Nice combination.
LA, I'm probably going to continue to ask you this, but what's been the switch? I mean, you have just been on fire. The catching has been fantastic. The power we know you've had. I mean, you look good. You feel good?
Yeah, I think, like I said before, this court is, I think it favors my strengths, and just focus on staying calm and put myself in the right position.
Excellent. Thank you very much.
Awesome, guys. Great play. 2-1 on the season.
See, I'm not always going to say something funny.
No, it's a nicely done, Stu.
Who's back here throwing stuff?
I heard something too.
Throwing stuff.
While Arutia and Inaki in a few moments will get play started in this Division 2 singles matchup, and what an exciting one we got here. Arguably 2 of the top players, both explosive front quarters with a ton of shots, matching up right here. So last season in singles, remember both of these players did play in Division 2. Inaki did defeat Arutia. And last season, Inaki, though, that was his only loss. Rattled off 4 in a row after that opening loss. And then for Arutia, flip side of things, Arutia 3-2 last year in singles. But what we saw from Arutia opening day was a very comfortable version of himself. I mean, probably
Absolutely.
the most comfortable,
Once he got comfortable throwing shots, it was
of any player in their debut. So we'll see what he can do here in singles. Both of these players stepping out for the first time on this court. Ready to begin match number 2. We are ready to begin our second match. Inaki serves to Arutia.
going to see the power of the mustache and the power of the haircut today with the fireballs.
There's a serve. We begin our second match with a powerful right side. Inaki tracks it down, makes the catch, comes back over the top, looking across the wall. Arutia lines it up. Now Now Inaki back of the 9, sends it high and deep. This one passing, rebote coming out. It's a lofting rebote, turn 2 walls to score. Arutia strikes first here in our second match.
Even though Arutia couldn't necessarily see Inaki, he obviously felt Inaki where he was, knowing that he was to the inside through the shot. Well done.
That's an overserve. First fault, second serve coming up. Big backhand there. It's going to clear the screen. Long rebote. Arutia in the middle of the service box sends it high. Trying to pass. Inaki ranging back for it. Tipped it. That's 2 for Arutia.
Once again, that commitment, you know, once you commit to making the catch as you're going back, you got to stay locked in. I think premium on passing takes on a whole new meaning when you have a chick-jack and a chula.
Oh, yeah. And in singles play? This one coming in high, another rebote. Arutia this time at the 7, sends it out. That kicked up and it's out of play. Inaki gets his first point. He's on the board in match 2.
Only talking about the passing because over the practices when I first saw it, I was calling Andrew, you need to see this, Andrew, you need to see that. He just kept on telling me, you don't know what you're talking about. You don't know what you're talking about. It's like, I've been watching this for 7 years. Look, just get ready for retirement. I was like, wow, tough guy.
And here we are.
Yet again.
They told me, you're going to have someone new, and that's Stu. Forehand here, kicking off the sidewalk, catch in the middle of the court, Inaki. Close to Arutia's face, but he comes flying back in to make the catch. That backhand, a little too much, kicked up, and out of play. 2 for Inaki. We're tied up.
Getting to the ball is one thing. Arutia's got the foot speed to get there, then just having that control. I mean, we have considerably more room now here with the overhead screen. We've got another 15-plus feet. Just got to contain it. Or try to contain it.
Here's Inaki from the 9, sends it high, back into the corner. That one passing. Arutia takes off, turns his back to it. Now sends rebote up the middle. Scoop, missed. Arutia takes the lead back 3-2.
Arutia's really been going with a power game so far. I mean, tremendous power on both sides. He's able, you know, again, a lot of my stuff is repetitive. That's what happens when you get to be, you know, however old it is that I am. But the ability to generate that power from that frame is just so impressive.
Serve crosses the wall. Inaki backs up, takes it in on the left side. Now Arutia moving out for this rebote. It's on the wall. Turn to pass. And it scores. A chick-jack off the forehand rebote gives Arutia a 2-point lead here.
Now it's a little bit higher, but still a chick-jack, a higher chick-jack. But I mean, you got to go diving for the back wall to try to make that save.
Arutia backs up. He committed, makes the catch there, back of the 10 line. Wall to wall. Inaki backpedaling in a position, fires a 2-wall off the rebote. That's score. Inaki cuts the lead in half. He has 3, and he'll serve. Great shot
Inaki
here,
backing up here. Here's the 2-wall. Inaki's got a target on this photographer out there. Oh, so close. Now, if Arutia goes flying straight into that,
right,
we have a land speed record of a carrier of a piece of video equipment.
And there's a drop-off there, too.
There is. That's not. There's nothing safe about that area. I'd hate to see that, but you could see it, so we spoke about it. My God.
Ooh, that one open to the outside, but it kicks out of play. 4-4 is the score. Inaki serves.
So again, we have been talking about this the last couple days. The harder you throw this ball, the more escapa you get, the lighter the ball is. And in that case, Arutia's power just got the better of him. He threw it with tremendous power. It went to the outside. May get lucky and that hits the floor. That didn't.
Well, it's consistent with what we saw, though, with the balls escaping from the right side.
Yes.
If it
The
hits,
more
it's
power,
going to
yes.
open up a little
Absolutely.
bit from the forehand or bote.
See, once
Very nuanced,
once
folks. We apologize.
completely
But
nuanced. But
yeah.
once the players pick up on that predictability, as then it's no longer, it's,
No, it is predictable. It's just foreign to them right now.
and to us.
Back inside, here's Arutia. Costado, that's a long 2-wall snapped in there to score. Arutia breaks the tie, leads 5-4. He's got a possible set point.
So important that when you get down by a point or two that you not get your head out of the game, and Arutia did a really good job here. A fearless 2-all thrown 2 score.
Inaki, what a catch there as that crossed the wall late. Big backhand follows Arutia. Out there at the 6, powerful forehand bote. Inaki goes up, tough grab.
Beautiful catch.
Backhand narrowly clears the screen. Coming back out, cutting inside. Big rebote there, wall to wall. Inaki now scrambling a bit, sends it high. That's going to clear the screen, open up to the outside. Arutia's 2-wall scores. Point and set. Arutia wins it 6-4. 2 minutes. We'll come back and play set number 2.
Such beautiful singles being played here at the Jam Arena, the historic Miami Jai-Alai. My goodness, that is just beautiful. Wasn't it?
Those shots off the rebote that we talked about starting to,
It was a
see 'em
concern.
little
It
more
was a
frequently.
concern for, and believe it or not, that is Lalu. Okay, now we've only seen Lalu with locks. And I saw him out and about. I did not recognize him. He tapped me on the shoulder, and I started reaching in my pocket to see if I had like a couple bucks. And he said, "It's Lalu." And I said, "Where's your hair?" He said, "It's too hot." I said, "Okay." So that's why we're seeing, Arutia lost the mustache, and we'll see if there's a Samson issue going on there with Lalu.
Thinking about the aerodynamics of it all, this Fireballs team. I mean, they're not leaving any stone unturned here, Stu.
Well, you say aerodynamics, and then you look at the king,
And
of
there
the
you
beard
go.
and mustache. I mean,
Speaking of flow, yeah,
I
there you
asked
go.
him where
There's
he got
Nicholas.
that from because I would love to go for that. He just shook his head at me. It's like you can't handle
That's
it.
all natural. Come on.
You can't handle this beard and mustache. And there's Unda. His clothes are clean. I know this for a fact.
Oh man, that's fun. That's good stuff, Stu.
It was just so funny. You have to understand Unda. Unda's a fan favorite wherever he goes. Tremendous attitude, great sense of humor. You could just spend all you could spend all matches long talking about Unda's stories. There's a story about going to a witch before he came here.
Yeah,
We'll save that.
That's
for,
an all-time. That's all-time stuff. But yeah,
We'll save that for the brand new
For the
Stu
paid
and Andrew
subscription.
podcast
Yeah.
from the Jam Arena. Wow, is that an announcement? Not a thing, folks. We've talked about it, but Andrew's very busy. Between badminton, backgammon, golf,
bridge.
bridge.
Yeah, it's a tight schedule, Stu, and the ladies are not too accommodating when I have to make a change. Second set, you're ready to begin.
Whereas I have all the time in the world. Go figure.
Yeah.
All right, Andrew, take the set away. Great highlight being played.
Inaki serves set 2 has begun. Arutia on the hop, makes that catch in the corner. Right side, looking to pass. It does, and it scores. Arutia gets the first point of set number 2.
We've seen it at the highest levels of singles in Battlecourt. When you make that commitment, got to catch the ball. Inaki, I think, knew he was beat there. But again, you don't know if the rebote is coming out.
Left side, that's right on the wall. Arutia came down with it, but did juggle it. That gives Inaki the point, ties it up.
What an effort. My goodness.
Yeah. Oh, he got up that wall.
He walked up that wall like it was a sidewalk.
Oh, big serve bouncing
the
in
ace.
the corner. That's the ace. Inaki makes it 2-1. What a serve, man. That's what you've been talking about, Steve.
I'm going to call it the traditional ace
Yeah,
because I
it
remember
is.
Pedro Mir, again, the first player manager in professional highlight, talking about what was his favorite shot, the ace that went right to the corner and beat the competition. And we may get to a point, if we see enough of these, where you start seeing the opponents coming out and not settling to be aced, throwing the rebote up.
Arutia just pumps the right side. Looking for the chick jack. It comes out. Turn 2 walls by Inaki, but Arutia's quick. He got out there. What a catch, and the powerful forehand scores. Tied up 2-2.
I was trying to talk to Arutia about whether or not this court favored his game, and he really wasn't sure. Now that we've been able to get some practice time in, his foot speed is just so impeccable. I mean, Inaki doing a great job here. His positioning is great, but Arutia is everywhere.
Rebote forehand for Arutia. Sends it past Inaki.
Great
though,
save
in position.
by
He
Inaki.
digs it out, but Arutia moving up on it. 2-wall with a soft touch. That opens wide and scores. Arutia comes back and takes the lead, 3-2.
Man, those players had eye contact on the backswing. No holding. Still, I mean, you know, some folks from, the 70s look at that and say, man, that's straight. But they had eye contact. He still threw it. Inaki committed. And Arutia read him and took some off of it. It opened up more and more softly. Inaki still couldn't get to it.
Yeah, like he does something a little different. Opens it up a little more, tries to get some more spin, and it opens wide. Yep, he needed every bit of it there, too, because Inaki
Was right there. Inaki was right there.
High, hard serve picked off in the corner. Rebote forehand there for Arutia. Wall-to-wall from the right side, up over Inaki's head. That makes it 4-2.
My goodness. Can't say that Inaki is playing badly. I mean, you just can't. The points don't reflect it. His court positioning is good. He's been making good catches when he gets to it.
Well, it's amazing, too. I mean, the previous 2 seasons of singles, Inaki is 7-3, but he's 0-2 against Arutia. So that means 7-1 against all other competition. He's been dominating this group, but just hasn't gotten a read on Arutia, who's, it's understandable.
I don't know how you get a read on Arutia. Oh, that kicked.
Yeah, that one missed deep in the backcourt. Inaki hits one back, his third.
We don't have blank bounces here, but the ball will occasionally bite on the side wall. That was the case there. Inaki's back in it with the serve. Let's see if he's able to capitalize on some of these points. That was such a beautiful ace by him earlier.
High bouncing serve, Arutia attacking, picks it off up in the air. Inaki on the left side. Sends it deep, wall to wall. Arutia on the move, stops at the 6. Looking for the inside placement, he got it, but Inaki read it. Inside placement for Inaki now, scooped up by Arutia. Rebote missed along the inside. Arutia gets to 5. He's got a possible set and a possible match point.
You see basically what happened. Arutia was preparing for a potential ace again. He moved up on the ball. Now, you can't go all the way up. That was a rule created here many years ago for a player named Alberto in singles. But you can't attack there. He did it. Worked out well for him.
High and hard. Backhand clears Arutia in the middle of the court. Turns a 2-wall, looking to finish it. Inaki picks it off outside. 3-wall play. Arutia out in position. Sends it outside, but that's going to be out of play. Read the rebote, but sent it off the court. Inaki with 4. And another life here.
Great play by Inaki. Again, hanging in there. Great positioning. Arutia had an opportunity. He read this rebote well.
Yeah, he got to this 3-wall because, you know, he's moving outside,
But
comes right to
I don't know
him.
if he's trying to throw it outside. No, I think he's just trying to get the ball anywhere.
Yeah.
Such aggressive play by both players. It's wonderful to see.
High bouncer tipped in the corner. So Inaki has tied it up at 5-5 here. We got a possible match point still for Arutia and a set point for Inaki.
You very rarely see Arutia going for the serve and singles on the right side. Man, he just reached up there. That's how good Inaki is serving the ball. He's crossing the ball perfectly. When he didn't get that ace, crossing it right there around the 10.
In the previous 2 seasons, both Inaki-Arutia matches have gone on to a 3rd set. See if that holds true. Arutia's got this one. Just before a cross, sends it back. Robote kind of dying. Inaki sends it high. Arutia moves in and tipped it. 3rd set coming up here in just 2 minutes. Inaki wins it 6-5. Oh, and takes the final 3 points to close it out and force the 3rd set.
That's Inaki. He's not, never say die, hanging in there.
Well, the serving, too, has been a real weapon for him. I mean, the
Absolutely.
serve got it to 5-5, aced him earlier in the match, too. So, you know, Inaki, one of those players that's not necessarily known for his power serve, but traditionally, I mean, that is about as good as it gets.
You're watching Battlecourt live from the Jam Arena here in Miami, Florida. Reminder, we play Battlecourt every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday at 3 p.m. Then on Fridays, we are open to the public. Doors open 6:30 p.m. We begin at 7 p.m. Once again, that is at the Jam Arena in Miami, Florida, located actually now less than 2 miles from Miami International Airport, 3500 Northwest 37th Avenue in the historic Miami Jai-Alai building.
Yeah, come on down, folks. Exciting action here live in person.
It is exciting. Did you see? I mean, it was just, there was so much going on in here on Friday. I mean, there were kids, there were, I mean.
And there were pictures on social media I saw. I didn't even know those areas existed. And we can't even see it back here. There's just so much to do.
We really can't. We
Yeah.
really can't. I mean, executive producer Lindsay has been dead serious about like isolating us, and I thought she was going to have us like in a trailer in the parking lot when she was first describing it. But it's we see enough. I mean, we see enough. And if I did have to make a mad dash because of my other responsibilities, I mean, I could. I'd probably run face first into something, but.
Yeah, eventually someone's going down.
No, I'm happy. I'm happy to announce. I'm happy to announce at this stage.
Well, 3rd set coming up here. Already a lead for the Cyclones on the day, 1-0. So a big spot here for Arutia, especially the way that 2nd set ended. Felt like he kind of gave it away. Don't want to give away the match right here, too, and have the Cyclones go up 2-0. Let's see what he's got coming out. Arutia will have the serve here to begin set 3.
Both players looking serious. Very serious.
Up next, Division 2 doubles will be Hyro and Manu against Lalu and Nicholas. Powerful serve by Arutia. We begin our 3rd and final set. Inaki hits it high off the back wall. Robote passing and scoring. Arutia strikes first here in set number 3.
Was it going to be a chick-check? Was it going to come out again? You have to be prepared for both. If he hangs out at the 8 line waiting for the rebote, as they have for so many years, and that ball hits that crack.
Might never come.
Exactly. What would you do, Andrew?
I do whatever Inaki or Arutia is doing.
There
So I
you
probably would have been back there at the 9 line waiting for the chick-check. Robote forehand, turn on the right side, that stays inside. Inaki knows where to be, sends Robote back.
Oh, tip.
It's tipped. Rare miss on the right side, that ties things up 1-1.
See Iraqi. Oh, well, let me try that again. You see Inaki basically smack it. You know, he's having to play so hard against Arutia. In that case, Arutia was moving back. He moves well. Very well. When you're moving back and trying to catch the ball at the same time.
Well, it's just frustrating, too, because Arutia hasn't really been beat on a shot. Inaki's not throwing those winners like we're used to seeing. It's, you know, difficult catches, but catchable nonetheless. Well, Arutia skies to make that play on the right side, right up the middle. Inaki tries to get it off quick. It's a 2-wall, it opens. Oh, but Arutia's quicker. Sends it frack to the inside where it scores. Arutia retakes the lead 2-1.
Moving up on the serve like that is something that we're going to have to get used to, I think. Again, there's no hard rule against it. It's kind of like scooping in doubles, you know, on the serve. Frowned upon, but with the ace coming, moving up on it, I mean, as long as you're not running up into the service box to take it, that would be
a little bit more distance to get to the service box than before, too.
Well, Arutia's got the speed to do it. That's the only time I think we might have to set a limit.
That one hits high into the corner. Rebote forehand sent up high and out of play.
It's the unforced errors that have bit Arutia a couple times here.
I mean, seemingly it's been all unforced. You know, catches, rebotes, balls thrown off the court. I mean, everything. But most of those points for Inaki. Right now, 2-2.
Looking back here, Andrew, I see that executive producer Lindsay is putting together your requested cryo chamber that you requested for the announcer's booth.
She's the best, huh, Stu?
She is.
Great. Very accommodating. Oh, that one sent high into the corner. Inaki not going to get there again. 3 for Arutia. It's happened a few times where he's just committed deep into that backcourt, and, you know, when you don't make that catch, you can't bail yourself out and save the rebote. High bouncer handled comfortably by Inaki. From the middle of the court, plays the backhand. That's right on the wall. Arutia off his footing, flicked it up. Inaki takes a couple steps back on the outside, scopes it out, sends it back in. Looking for that 3-wall play. Not the second, but played back inside by Arutia. Inaki inside placement. Another 2-wall. Arutia overran it, makes the catch on the left side. This should stay to the middle of the court, and it does. And Inaki there saves a rebote. Oh, coming right up the middle, it clipped. Inaki's got a chance to end it. Arutia full sprint. He's not gonna save it. Tremendous point, but Inaki gets it, and we're tied 3-3.
Such aggressive play by both players.
Look at this. I mean, one hand, a rebote, and a quick duck by Inaki. God, I mean, another point, though. I mean, I feel like we've said it a bunch, but how many points has Arutia been in total control that Inaki has ended up scoring on? Another one right here. Oh, yeah, you see. Yeah, just duck. And of course, you see the apology there from Arutia in the background.
Three in the third set.
That's an over serve. First fault, second serve coming up. Forehand coming right up the middle. Inaki makes the catch. Clearing the screen on the return. Rebote comes way out. Powerfully turned by Arutia, but scooped up. There's Inaki at the 7 line. Another long rebote. Playable by Arutia. Turn 2 walls to score. Trading points here. Arutia leads 4-3.
Inaki doing a good job of bringing the score back around here in the third set. Let's see if Arutia is able to capitalize on this momentum.
fault over serve. First fault, second serve coming up for Arutia. Second serve there is good, floating in the backcourt. Inaki winds it up, sends it high and deep. Arutia committed, goes flying back into the corner. He's got it. Robote forehand, that kicks up, but clears the screen. Robote left side, turns straight to the inside. It's on the wall, and it scores. Arutia with a 5-3 lead. Possible set, possible match point.
That placement by Arutia. I mean, Inaki doing a good job moving Arutia around, but Arutia gets there. Look how he places this inside.
I was just going to say, I mean, this is, you can't place it any better here. Kicking up and right on the sidewall.
Inaki did a great job at getting to the sidewall. Just not able to get the ball into his cesta.
Arutia held a 5-3 lead in set two. Inaki was able to come back. That's an over serve. Second serve coming up. See if Inaki can do it again. Softer second serve is good. Inaki runs up on it. Dying in that corner. Robote to the outside. Inaki runs under it. Goes for the carom. It's in and it scores. Still going here. 4 points for Inaki now. It's not going down without a fight here.
Absolutely not.
Perfect carom. Haven't seen this right side 2-all yet.
Very well done. Throw the ball where your opponent's not. Inaki did that beautifully right there. Still possible match point here for Arutia of the Fireballs.
Forehand comes close to Inaki. Steps back, makes the catch in the air. Robote forehand. Ooh, Arutia went down. Inaki moves up in front of him. 2-wall, fired in. Oh, Arutia picks it off the net. Forehand will score for the win. Point, set, and match. Arutia closes it out in a third set, 6-4. 31 of a possible 33 points, and Arutia comes away with the win and ties up the game day. Coming up next, Division II doubles, Hyro and Manu take on Lalu and Nicholas. Let's take a look at some replays here.
So much good stuff to look at out of this. 2-all beautifully executed by Arutia. Arutia looking like he was pretty much well in control early on. And then Inaki just coming back point by playing consistent. Inaki's positioning is excellent. The shot's well placed. Arutia's foot speed and control with the ball, really well done. He's made the adjustment to the court very quickly.
Yeah, I mean, Arutia, we saw him track down a few of those 2-walls, and then when he could move up on it, shoot one of his own, got it to open wide. Two-wall there. And again, Arutia's on it. He's quick, one of the fastest out there. And then, yeah, just a tough play for Inaki to get back in the point. Robote here, everybody duck.
We like a good duck. Not talking about like Peking duck or anything like that.
Well, hey, we'll take a good one of those too. But we like those duck, you know. And then a 2-wall here still, and Arutia's on it. Fires it back inside where it scores for the win. We're going to hear from Arutia. He's over in the cage, ready to go. After that win, there he is, Arutia. First singles match for you out on this court. How are you feeling about the way the game played out there?
Yeah, I'm feel good. I'm feel good in this court. Play against Inaki, it's really hard. I'm close to kill this guy for this season. But I'm happy. I think it's a good court for me. I'm very good in this court.
Yeah, and gotta ask you, Lalu cut his hair. You shaved the mustache. What's going on with the hair with the Fireballs team here?
Yeah, what's going on with that?
I don't know, but maybe it's the solution for win.
We're about to find out.
I'm gonna improve the game like this without the mustache, and we're gonna see.
Hey, Arutia,
Great
way
job,
to change
Thomas.
it up and a big win for you in singles. Thank you for the time.
Thank you.
Let's flip back over to doubles two, Division 2. We'll see Hyro and Manu against Lalu and Nicholas. Speaking of Lalu, here he is. Full locks in that picture, but
Absolutely
serious
not under
today.
that helmet. Ladies and gentlemen, we're ready to begin our next match. It is a doubles match. Hyro and Manu, with Hyro serving, going up against Lalu and Nicholas of the Fireballs.
Last season, Hyro and Manu, one of the backbones of this Cyclones team. They put together an 8-2 record, led them to the championship and the title. So far this season, those two, they're already 0-1. A little bit of pressure now starting on the side of the Cyclones. Need the win here, especially against this Lalu and Nicholas team, just their first time playing together. The Cyclones have the experience, but we'll see if that prevails.
Hyro serves, we begin. Backhand by Nicholas. Robote to the forehand of Hyro. Nicholas with the cortada off the frame of Hyro's cesta. First point of this match goes to Lalu and Nicholas of the Fireballs.
Kind of breaking all the stereotypes we've talked about with these backquarters here. I mean, first throw of the match, he's moving up on it and shoots a cortada. Pretty good one. See how it crosses late as Hyro's trying to make that catch, and it's off the tip.
Fault over serve. Battlecourt rules allow for a second serve. Second serve must be good. Locks do not seem to have taken anything off of his power so far.
Arguably more power, if anything.
Manu to the outside. Here's the backhand. Robote. Lalu in position. Hard to the inside. Manu fouls it. Takes the ball on the bounce. Right side. Beautiful catch by Nicholas. Robote. That rebound off the back wall. Saved by Lalu. Hyro reaches out. Cortada. Red and stopped by Nicholas. Here's the backhand. Manu goes to the corner. Nicholas is there. Beautiful catch by Nicholas deep in the backcourt. Manu right off the wall on the left side. High and hard to the corner, and Nicholas just reaches in, pulls out the ball. Robote to the outside. Lalu's there. That ball kicks. Manu makes the catch on the bounce. Lalu saves the ball, stays with it. Hyro's got it. Right side. Nicholas from the 10 line. Here's the backhand by Manu. That ball died coming off the back wall and scores. We're tied up 1-1. Hyro serves for the Cyclones.
Yeah, I mean, I mentioned it a little bit earlier, but the guys will start to understand some of these unpredictable bounces right now. I mean, they're not going to be unpredictable for the rest of their careers. Just right now, totally foreign. And you see where those bolts are. A lot of times we hit there where the panels meet, you get some of those more dead bounces, but still not all too predictable.
Fault under serve. Second serve must be good.
These guys are so skilled, and they adjust so well that once they see it, maybe not the first or second time, but 3, 4, 5 times, they'll start to figure it out.
I'll tell you one thing that does work really, the side wall. We'll talk about that endlessly. The side wall is just so friendly to shots. Nicholas on the backhand, plays it high to the back wall. Rebote comes out. Hyro powerfully, wall to wall from the right side. Rebote on the high bounce, played by Lalu. Here's Manu. Big backhand by Nicholas. Rebote forehand by Hyro. Rebote by Lalu. Hyro going for it at the side wall. Just missed the catch. 2 points for Lalu and Nicholas, the fireballs. Lalu serves.
Of all things, it's the catching that's plagued this Cyclones team to start off the season. And their first match of the year against Benetrix and Benny, who really play in Division 3, and they had to sub up without Arats. Hyro Manu tipped more balls than their opponents. I mean, when do you ever see that? These are two of the best and most reliable on the roster. So not often are they going to get out-catched. And you see another miss here early by Hyro.
Fault, over serve, second serve, must be good.
Just a function of new court, new side wall, all the differences here, but the margins are so fine at these top levels that 1 or 2 misses might be the difference in a win.
Manu advances to make the catch. Powerful backhand follows. Rebote forehand by Lalu. Caught by Manu at the 7 line. Manu deep in the backcourt. Backhand. Wall to wall from the left side. Rebote comes out to the 6. Manu's there.
And Manu giving these backhands a little bit extra that we haven't seen before, trying to get Lalu the ball up there. Well, this might stay to the middle of the court. There it is, Stu.
Look at Manu follow it.
Oh.
Look at Manu try to turn that into a shot. My goodness, great effort by Manu. That ball hit the pad. A point for Lalu and Nicholas. They have 3. My goodness. I mean, his ability to track the ball, court placement, and then presence of mind to try to turn it into a kill shot.
Incredible. But again, if that ball escaped,
that's Manu.
That ball escaped as thrown by Lalu. So you would expect the ball typically to open to the outside, but when it escapes, it's going to go the opposite way. That stayed to the middle of the court. Manu read it. He's seen it a couple times, made the adjustment, and almost threw the best 2-wall you're going to see all season. I mean, he was just inches away.
Manu powerfully from the left side. Keeps it high to the back wall. Rebote comes out to the overserve line. That one got away from Lalu on the Rebote. Hit the overhead screen. A second point for Hyro and Manu.
Again, this is very nuanced, but we're talking about these rebotes that escape or shots that escape. Well, that's another one right there. Rebote escapes. What does it do off the front wall? It kicks straight up and sends it up on the overhead screen. We saw that last week a few times, and guys were looking like, what was that bounce? But again, we're talking about the unpredictably predictable with some of these bounce. I mean, that's the type of throw that, you see it a couple times. Manu, top-level players will start to make it. And adjust, of course.
Nicholas up high on the left side, right up the middle on the return.
Yeah, it was.
That seemed kind of close to Hyro, right?
It was close. He reacted to, which you don't usually see.
Nicholas at the back wall. There's the backhand again. Rebote coming out. Lalu, Karam. Hyro reads it, stops it. Cortado on the return. Stopped in the backcourt by Nicholas. Manu, wall to wall from the left side, powerfully thrown again. Lalu sends it back. Manu's there. Nicholas powerfully from the left side. It's going to the corner. Manu lets it come out. Hyro on the play. Big right side by Hyro. Lalu stays with it. Little lower, little harder. Crossing the side wall. Manu stops it. Here's the backhand. Lalu trying to get the bounce. Manu stops it on the forehand. Picaba. Big bounce brought down by Nicholas.
Yeah, another one.
Escapa at the forehand. 3-3. Hyro serves for the Cyclones.
Same thing that happened on the previous point. Robote escaping outside, kicks it up, and ultimately out of play. Just got to make those adjustments. But with how fast the ball is coming off the back wall, that sets the pace for the Robote. And sometimes it's hard to turn those around and get it where you want to throw it.
Especially if you want to use power.
You know, which synonymous with Lalu.
Here's the backhand by Nicholas. Robote to the forehand of Hyro. Nicholas up high with the catch. Hyro reaches out. Cortada stopped by Lalu. Lalu powerfully from the backhand, caught in the air by Manu. Manu gets back in there, goes to the floor to make the save. Lalu has control up at the 3 line. Drop shot, scores on the second bounce. That's a 4th point for Lalu and Nicholas. Lalu serves.
Golden opportunity up there. I mean, he's got it at about the 1 or 2 line. Between the 1 and 2, you got to kill it. Soft Robote by Manu. A little deeper, gets it off at the 2.
Yeah, it's a beautiful drop shot. There's the first bounce, and look at that second bounce. Stays low, well before the underserve line.
Look, those Cortadas and Dejadas are scoring at a much higher rate. Both of those up at least 5% from last season. Function of more space out there on the court.
Powerful backhand by Manu. Robote forehand by Lalu. Light touch. Hyro steps in. Wall to wall from the right side. Robote. Left side by Lalu. To the inside, and Manu is there.
Oh, that dive.
Robote's dying, and Lalu makes the save. Hyro's all the way up the 2 line. Low and hard and scoring. 4-4 is the score. Hyro serves.
2 quick points there for the Cyclones, getting right back into this set, and a little bit of offense from Hyro there. Again, whether it's to the inside or the outside, you gotta force your opponent to make a difficult catch. Moves up on it, shoots a Cortada, coming in low. Nicholas is there, got a lot of cest on it, but still difficult to scoop up. As it crossed the sidewall late.
Such a powerful serve by Hyro. Backhand by Nicholas. Robote to the inside. Beautifully thrown by Lalu. Well played by Manu.
Right on the wall.
Hyro has the ball. Sends it back. Robote coming out. Great save by Lalu. That ball was on the wall. Here's Hyro. Robote save. That ball's in play.
No, it's in play. I don't think he tipped it.
Cortada. Stop before this. 2 bounces ruled before that catch was made. That's a 5th point for Hyro. And Manu, possible set point.
Well, how about this save first time? You see a clean miss and got the presence of mind to just flick it back up in play. Hyro's looking back. He's like, did he really not tip that? No, man, got to play through it. And then the Cortada scores 5-4. A chance to take this first set.
Powerful serve by Hyro. Manu, what a catch, ripping it off the sidewall at the 10 line. Rotate to the outside. Lalu. Oh, going for the placement. Just lands out of play. Point and set to Hyro Manu. 2 minutes go on the board. We'll come back out. Player next set.
Yeah, I mean, that's a tough break. I mean, that ball just stays elevated. It looks like it's going to drop in the back corner there, like by the serve line, and just kept going and hit the cage in the air. 6-4. Hyro and Manu come back, and they take that first set, winning 4 straight points. They are back over in the cage. There's Inaki as well. We saw just a slower start for him again. I mean, that's been pretty consistent with this team. Slow start the first couple game days, and here they are. A few misses early on, but boy, did they pick it up late in that set. And you see Manu talking with Hyro there, great partner, and just figuring out some of the strategy, and when they do, it's a thing of beauty.
2 veterans of the sport, and there is Jed. He had that. How many people would understand the Cheshire Cat grin? Did you pick up that reference?
I've heard of that before, and I have a picture in my head.
Do you?
Of said animal, yeah. But
we're all mad here. I mean, it fits. It fits. I heard that's what the graphic on the side wall is going to be when it comes out, whenever it comes out. I think there's going to be a graphic on the side. Jam Arena, we're all mad here. All jam here doesn't really like.
No.
Yeah, it doesn't fit, but mad is correct.
It's
and
got
not
a nice
angry
ring to
mad.
it.
No, just kooky. Manu definitely working well with Hyro. I mean, Manu's catching in the backcourt is just absolutely spectacular. Catch after catch, throw after throw. We're used to seeing that, more so now. He stops it, he makes it the side wall, absolutely fearless in the corner.
Again, this team is just built on their catching, and once again, I mean, you got Manu in the top 10 through the first week, Hyro in the top 5 in the first week, both nearing 97% catch rate. It's just a team that you have to, you got to do something. You got to throw a winning shot to beat this team. They're not going to give you much. I mean, we saw early on, you know, they give you a couple misses, but it's not going to remain true through the rest of the match. Got to take advantage, and the Fireballs couldn't. See what they got coming out here for set 2.
We're ready to begin our next set. Lalu has the serve. There's the serve. Our second set has begun.
What a bullet.
Such a powerful backhand by Manu. Drop shot on the rebote, and it scores. Well done. Lalu and Nicholas first up on the board here in the second set. Lalu will serve.
It's not the best execution on a drop shot off the rebote, but it is a shot nonetheless, and it does move the defense around a bit. See how Hyro comes charging in, commits to the right side, and that ball just stays up in the air, and he tries to make that adjustment, and right off the tip.
Such a powerful serve by Lalu, handled by Manu. Rebote forehand, right up the middle. Manu makes the catch. Manu powerfully from the forehand. He passes. Lalu stays with it, drops it inside, and Manu is there. Backhand from the 7. Into the corner, out to the rebote, Lalu. Plays it low, scoop high on the left side of Manu. He's a wall. How do you get it past him? Scoop by Hyro. Cortada, clean miss in the front court. Nicholas picks it up in the back court. Nicholas again, difficult catch, hard backhand follows. Hyro sends it. Nicholas from the 10, backhand. Difficult catch at the sidewall by Manu. Robote. Robote left side by Lalu. Big bounce. Brought down by Manu.
Great adjustment.
Backhand goes to the outside. Lalu follows it. Robote back to the inside. Manu from the 8 line. Backhand 2-wall will score.
That's a stew wall. That's a winner, Stu.
I'm still getting used to it.
We saw it, though. Finally, a successful backhand 2-wall from Manu. That's the... You know, I think he was about minus 500 to throw the first successful backhand 2-wall.
Why? He's scored on that before, if I'm not mistaken. Of course, Cabrera gave us one that they're still looking for because it went through the air and through the air and through the air.
Somewhere on the tarmac at the... Yeah.
Weimar National said, what's this? Hey, they're playing Highlight Miami again. Robote coming out. Powerful backhand by Manu. Robote coming out. Robote save with a light touch. Hyro's moving up on it. Has it on the forehand.
Yeah.
That scores. Well placed by Hyro. Hyro and Manu with 2 points. Hyro has the serve for the Cyclones.
Well, there's a tendency to just blast these forehands as hard as you can because you think that's going to leave a difficult catch. No, what actually leaves a difficult catch is you take a little bit off contact with the side wall, make that second bounce come in as low as possible. Perfectly done right there.
Just keep the ball away from your opponent.
And they got Lalu on the defensive right here. A lot of these Robotes is just laying them up to the inside, and not a good recipe for success here.
Fault, underserve. Second serve must be good.
But it's no cinch. I mean, if you're the Fireballs too, you try to pass, but then you give it to someone who's got one of the best forehand Robotes on the roster in Hyro. So there's really no great way to attack this team, and the reason why they were so strong last season.
They've been trying. There's no question about that. Nicholas moves to the outside to make the play. Robote, midcourt by Hyro to the outside. Lalu makes the catch. Cortada stopped in a beautiful catch by Manu. Here's Nicholas from the 10. Big backhand by Manu. Robote coming out. Robote forehand thrown powerfully by Lalu and caught by Manu. Forehand Robote by Hyro. Here's Nicholas. High and hard to the back wall. Another forehand Robote by Hyro. Manu advances. Backhand. Little clip off the side wall. That's going to land out of play. 2-2 in the second set. Lalu serves.
Well, it really magnifies a slight miss on the backhand. I mean, that clips the side wall. Before that would certainly stay in the court, but here we've seen it a couple times today where it goes to the outside and just keeps going that way, ultimately sails out of play.
A fine serve by Lalu. Backhand by Manu coming all the way out towards the side wall. Lalu plays that 2 pass. He does. Robote for the forehand of Hyro. Here's Nicholas. A little lower, a little harder. Hyro's there. Nicholas now from the 8 line. Backhand. Robote coming out. Oh, Nicholas in the corner with a hop on the back wall. Manu from the 10 line, left side. Wall to wall out to the rebote. Powerful forehand rebote by Lalu. Manu is there. Manu again. Ball is dropping. Lalu makes the save.
Again, the patience of the Cyclones, too, is what makes it such a frustrating team to play against. Manu will just keep doing this over and over. Pass, pass, and wait till Lalu misses just one throw.
Lalu powerfully to the feet of Manu. This one is tipped on the scoop attempt. A third point for Lalu and Nicholas. Lalu serves.
Yeah. Well, look, that's the risk that you have getting into this rally game is, you know, get a kick off the sidewall. Well played here by Lalu, and it turns it right back on the Cyclones.
Hyro picks the serve. Cortada follows. Oh, what a catch by Lalu. Scoop by Manu. Outside placement. Lalu is there. Karen Bailu with a light touch. Hyro from the costado. Placement perfectly done to score. And by perfectly done, that was like a costado carambola. Really well done.
Yeah, we'll mark that one down. You don't see those all too often. But it's just so well thrown. He fakes him out with the costado, so he gets Nicholas moving up like he's going to throw a drop shot, but then more contact with the side wall, pushes it up the middle, and right between both fireballs.
Powerful, powerful serve by Hyro, handled well in the backcourt by Nicholas Robote. Coming out, Hyro's there. Nicholas now from the 10 line. Robote left side, little clip. Oh, that kicked up too. What a catch by Manu, great adjustment. Pika,
moved up.
Stopped by Nicholas. Cortada with a light touch, caught by Hyro. Manu calls for the rebote, takes it on the costado, puts it inside. Manu is there, backhand from the 7. Manu now from the 8. Right to the corner, Nicholas is there to take it in the air. Difficult rebote save, will pass. Manu, great read. The 2-all, though, hits the pad. A 4th point for Lalu and Nicholas. Of the fireballs, Lalu serves. Tough one to read.
Yeah, a rare moment of aggression from the backcourt here on this team. You know, Manu shooting a 2-all off the rebote. Not often you're going to see that, and just dropped it right in the pad. Late lead here for the fireball. See if they can close it out, force a 3rd set.
Manu catches the hard serve by Lalu. Robote to the inside. Lalu on the forehand. Manu advances. Backhand, powerfully thrown. Robote for Lalu to the inside. Manu powerfully from the left side to the corner. Robote forehand, lighter touch. Manu makes the catch in the backcourt. Beautiful catch by Nicholas. Back to the inside he goes. Manu is there. Powerful backhand by Manu. Robote. That's that rebound coming out. Catch by Hyro on the left side. Ball ruled to have been tipped by Nicholas. 4-4 is the score. Hyro serves.
Tie ball game with a perfect backhand. I mean, riding the side wall at the 9 line just as Nicholas tried to pick it off the wall. Those catches are just so difficult. You got to get the basket into the side wall, pull it right off. And that ball doesn't want to stay in either. 4-4 here. Just back and forth. No lead's been comfortable.
Excellent serve by Hyro. He keeps it low. Nicholas in position to make the catch. This ball was on the wall. Manu pulled it off. Sends the rebote to the outside. Lalou's on it. Back to the inside it goes. Manu, what a rebote save. This ball's in play.
Oh, it's floating.
Floater. Stopped by Nicholas. Rebote forehand by Hyro. To the back court it goes. Nicholas is there. Rebote save by Manu. Lalou moves in, picks it up on the bounce. Powerful backhand. Stopped by Manu and a magnificent catch. Oh my goodness, the backhand throw so hard. It hit at a play on the back wall. That's a first. You found it.
Wow.
That's a 5th point for Lalou and Nicholas, the Fireballs. Possible set point. If anyone was going to find it.
Yeah. Wow. I mean, you can kind of see from about like the 8 line, the net starts to come down at a little bit of an angle, so it attaches to the back wall.
But that hit the rail on top of the back wall.
It's got to maintain its speed at such a height. That's incredible.
That's how hard he throws.
But a point going the other way.
Rebote forehand by Lalou. Caught by Manu. Here's the backhand from the 9. Rebote 2-all. Hyro follows it out there. Big right side looking for that 3-wall play. Lands in and scores. We're at 5-5 in the second set. So this is possible match point for the Cyclones, Hyro and Manu. That's possible match point, possible set point.
Look, it's the balance of being aggressive, but picking your spots to be aggressive. There's been twice now that Lalou's thrown a carom. Hyro's been on both of them, and it's cost the Fireballs the point. And you want to throw shots, yes, but you don't want to just throw the first shot that you get. And that's what we've seen here.
You need to throw it well. Hence, that's why we see players not entirely certain about throwing shots, not making any excuses for them. They just need to get used to it on this court.
Right, that's why there's even more pressure, because there's just not many opportunities against Hyro Manu.
Here's the backhand by Nicholas. Manu's there. Rebote, that rebound off the back wall, played by Hyro.
What a rebote.
Lalou stays in there, keeps it high. Hyro cuts it off, backhand, right to the corner, out to the rebote. Lalou's there, Manu advances, he's at the 7. Rebote forehand. Manu cuts it off in the air at the 9. Powerful, powerful forehand. This one goes to the outside. Oh! Hyro is there. What a read. And Nicholas has it on the scoop.
That's a crazy
Low
scoop.
and hard. And Manu is there. Beautifully read. Hard backhand follows. What a point. Rebote forehand by Lalou. Caught in the air by Manu. Rebote coming out. Lalou's on it. Bounce to the inside. Manu now from the 9 line. Wall to wall from the left side. Rebote forehand thrown powerfully. Rebote for Hyro.
What an adjustment.
Hyro again. Forehand rebote caught by Nicholas. Nicholas now from the 8 line. A little lower, a little harder. Manu picks it up on the bounce. Nicholas playing it deep. High and hard to the back wall. Rebote on the wall. What a save by Hyro. Cortada by Lalou with a light touch. Hyro gets back in there, stops it on the backhand, and the play continues by Nicholas. Manu at the back wall, backhand. Powerfully thrown and stopped by Nicholas again. Manu now on the forehand. Lalou, backhand from the 6. Powerfully thrown, caught by Manu in the air. Lalu stops it. Backhand. Inside Manu again. Rebote called for by Lalu. Lalu sends it. Trying to pass. Cut off by Manu. Powerful forehand Rebote. Hyro sets up. Overran it a little bit. Does not cross the wall. Nicholas has it. Backhand. To the inside on the big bounce. Hyro's there again.
Look at this Rebote, man.
Rebote, a by Lalu, big bounce. Oh, what a catch by Manu again. Rebote forehand. Manu stops it in the air. Tough catch on the inside. Nicholas right side at the 10 line. Big forehand.
Chance.
Hyro cuts it off, backhand. To the corner. Oh, what a catch again by Nicholas. Manu, low runner to the inside. Scooped up by Nicholas. Nicholas will send the Rebote back out to Hyro. Played on the forehand. Oh my goodness, ball tipped at his point set in a hard fought match for Hyro and Manu, taking it in straight sets.
Late run by the Cyclones, and they end this match in straight sets, 6-4, 6-5. Pick up their second win of the game day. We'll catch our breath for a moment. Return back here with some singles up next. That's Bradley against CRB.
All right, boys, who we betting on?
However you bet, whoever you are, the sportsbook for every kind of player. Hard Rock Bet. Roll with us.
Take a look at that game day score now. 2-1 lead by the Cyclones, courtesy of Hyro and Manu, their first win of the season as a doubles pairing. Hear them over in the cage. They're ready to go after that win. Let's see Hyro and Manu. Congratulations, guys. Just the second match you've played out here. Was there anything that you took from match one that you changed up some strategy here for your second one?
Well, the guys that we were playing, I mean, they play awesome. Jed or Nicolas didn't miss any balls, so the strategy was hold the point, never give up, and we got it.
Yeah, I mean, that late run for you guys in the second set, what was the key to getting those last couple points and ending it right there in straight sets?
Hyro say everything. Try to keep the point, don't miss a ball, don't do mistake, and I think that we made a pretty good job.
Awesome. Manu, real quick question for you. You're the first one to hit that rail along the back wall. I mean, you have to throw that high and hard. I mean, were you feeling it out, or
today I eat a lot. Picadillo, so
Picadillo was it, okay.
So today I'm good alimented and I feel strong.
Fantastic, great to hear.
Makes sense, guys. Great win for you. Good luck the rest of the way.
Thank you.
Going back to singles, it makes sense, Stu. You're asking the hard-hitting questions. You're doing a great job.
Ask what he had for lunch, but apparently that's why he hit the rail.
It was actually pretty insightful. I don't think you were expecting such insight into the reason why. Bradley and CRB.
This is going to be fun.
Yes,
You're
in singles
it, right?
right here. I am, Stu.
Which means I'm going to do color commentary. I think that's the way it works, right?
Yes, you will. Last season in singles play, CRB as a member of the Renegades went 3-2. Bradley last year in singles, remember, was 0-5, but different player on this court is Bradley, already with a win under his belt in the spring of 2026. We haven't really seen a whole lot of CRB2. It feels like Bradley's played like every match for the Cyclones, at least a couple of them. And
really
CRB, well, first time out there in singles. You got to give Bradley the edge because he's got that one match and some experience, but CRB's awfully tough. Such a great competitor. We'll see what he's got here in match number 4. Bradley will have the serve to begin. We are ready to begin match number 4. Bradley will serve to CRB.
Did you have the picadillo for lunch?
I'm now regretting it. Huh? I should have. maybe I can hit the back wall in the air finally. Maybe that's the key. I'll talk to Manu after this.
They don't make enough Picadillo in Miami for that.
There's a serve. We begin with an ace. Bradley starting off strong with that powerful serve, 1-0.
Sidearm, basically a cortada serve. Man, oh man, lots and lots of power. Bradley's always had it, but he's really been able to harness it since making the move to the Jam Arena for 2026. But you know CRB is going to pull something out of his bag of tricks.
That's an overserve. First fault. Second serve coming up.
Have you seen the
Deep bag of tricks? Yeah.
You've seen he walks in with the bag of tricks.
Yeah.
Literally says bag of tricks.
I wouldn't put it past him.
No. Spends the first 45 minutes of every performance explaining every item in the bag.
CRB on the left side secures that serve. Bradley turns back to it. Now tries to get out there for the rebote. That one's hooked. CRB knocks it up 1-1.
Just a question of Bradley getting off his footing, having to switch things up. Hook the rebote.
Bradley's got that serve, winds up that big right side, sends it to pass. Rebote, saved by CRB. It opens up as a 2-wall, but Bradley tracks it down, shoots it low and hard, and it scores. Bradley retakes the lead, 2-1.
Since I always butcher his last name, let me go with the LA for a while. I mean, LA's, we saw this with Rock coming out of fall 2025 Battlecourt. Just started catching. And with LA on this court, Bradley has made such a transition. It's so good to see. Playing confident, able to use all that power that he's always had.
Low hard serve. Here's CRB. High and deep on the backhand. Rebote's coming out. Forehand rebote slapped up there by Bradley. CRB moved to the outside, but just missed it.
Gotta take a guess. CRB needed to land that, but I'm gonna guess that CRB catching that on Costado like that was looking for a 2-wall. He likes to throw them. It's singles. Bradley was to the inside. Gotta love the tenacity of CRB. I mean, I'm known for giving him a little bit of a hard, playfully, of course, a hard time, but he's worked so hard in Highline and has such a positive attitude all the time.
And I wish I was genuinely positive as he is.
Oh.
It's true. I mean, serious.
I've asked. I brought him to my psychiatrist. I said, make me like this.
Can't.
That's what she said.
Rebote saved by Bradley. CRB backs up, makes the catch up overhead. I want to hear about this, too. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cut you off. There's a rebote.
There's highlight
coming
being
back
played.
up
It's
the middle.
right.
CRB now on the right side. Bradley tipped it as it crossed the side wall. CRB going to get one back. His second, he'll serve.
Now, when you say CRB, you say tenacity. There's no question about it.
Yeah.
Consummate professional, keeps himself in great shape, always got a great attitude, always smiling, plays his heart out.
Bradley winds it up from the 9 line, sends it deep, looking for the 3-wall play. That opens outside. CRB turns it. Will it stay in? It does not. That's 4 for Bradley.
Was that a clip, or you think he was trying to?
It seemed like a little clip.
What's your opinion? You think he
I'd say clip.
just throwing it and what happens, happens? Yeah.
CRB now from the 8 makes that catch, puts it right on the wall. Rebote, not a lot on it. Bradley makes a tough save.
Don't overthink it.
Timing was perfect on that. Rebote, drop back inside. Bradley's all over it. Doesn't want to overthrow this backhand. CRB able to catch it up in the air.
Really beautifully played by CRB.
Bradley, Rebote, ooh, it's up. CRB juggled it though. Oh, he got there, but juggled the catch. That gives Bradley 5 and a possible set point. Man, great effort. I mean, he got there, but.
Foot speed was terrific. He gets there.
Bote, well, let's see. Maybe, you know. Yeah, you can see it bouncing around. Yeah, it's towards the hand. That ball's bouncing everywhere.
Judge was
Good
right
call
there,
by the
Sterling.
front court judge.
Who looks familiar? You look familiar. Him I've never seen.
Yeah, I've never, yeah.
Only one person in
resemble
the building,
someone.
I think, gets that line. It's, from the survivors.
That's just over. First fault, second one here for Bradley.
He's definitely got that serve down. We saw Dave Gallo with a lot of success with that serve for the Renegades yesterday. Still possible set point here for Bradley.
Cortada's serve is a good one and an ace. Point and set. Bradley closes it out 6-2. 2 minutes. Come back and play our second set.
No question about it, Andrew. Bradley just got that serve past the underserve line. Again, his game is all power. CRB hanging back. Finishes the set, 2 minutes on the board. You're watching Battlecourt, live from the Jam Arena in Miami, Florida, located at the historic Miami Jai-Alai. Here we are in the player's cage. Focus on the fireballs there. See Stan talking with Arutia and CRB. CRB getting feedback from Arutia. Then you see the Cyclones next to them. Bradley having a breakout year as far as his play. Catching has been spot on. Court positioning's been spot on. Power, been fantastic and consistent. Really coming into his own here in the spring of 2026. Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, we play Battlecourt Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays at 3 p.m. Fridays open to the public. The all-new Jam Arena, and it is a blast in here. Even I'm saying that, folks. And I mean that sincerely. Come on down if you're anywhere in Dade, Broward, or Palm Beach County. Doors open Friday evenings at 6:30 p.m. First match starts at 7. Lots and lots to do, and the energy in the building is electric. Having spent quite a bit of time in this building, as many of you know, love the feeling here, love the experience of Jai-Alai. Back in this building. 0 minutes on the clock. CRB going out there.
We are ready to begin set number 2. CRB will serve to Bradley. Here's the serve. We begin set number 2. Bradley goes way up the wall, makes a tough grab. CRB looking for that rebote and tries to slap it up, just missed. Bradley striking first here in set 2.
Have to give CRB total credit for the positioning. He knew where to go. Just got to watch it fall into your cesta. Do whatever you can when you're on the run like that just to get it up to the front wall.
Low hard serve coming in. CRB lines it up off the sidewall. Beautiful catch. Bradley couldn't get out there. Rebote left side's going to be a 2-wall. Will land in, but CRB tracks it down along the net. Sends it high back inside. Bradley.
Look at Bradley.
Oh, right in the pad.
My
Great
goodness.
effort, but CRB's going to get that point. We're tied 1-1.
Positioning of both players absolutely impeccable. Again, we're new to this court, and these guys are learning it. These guys only have experience. In fact, CRB especially. Bradley has a little experience at having trained at North Miami, but CRB's only ever played at that other place. So positioning is key. Both of them doing a great job there. Look at that serve.
Serve keeps Bradley deep in the backcourt. Sends it up high from the right side.
Oh!
With a chick jack, that scores. Bradley takes the lead back 2-1. Just a perfect one right there.
I decided that if I can't get away from doing these oohs and ahs, that I'm going to start like turning it into something more, a little bit more exciting like that. I can't just sit and go, ah, ooh, ah, 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 you know.
Happens quick, Stu. I'm with you.
Look, I like a good chick jack. No question about it.
And you don't know if it's going to hit rare and
No,
die.
and I especially like to see our original 2018 players, you know, making these great shots.
Cortada serve. That's a bullet coming in. Another ace gives Bradley a 3-1 lead.
Yeah, that's about the best Cortada serve that I've seen. I mean, if I'm CRB, I'm probably a little reluctantly lining up on the 8, closer to the 7, maybe.
Yeah.
I mean, in theory, when he sees Bradley throw, if he's throwing more sidearm, you can move up. But, you know, there's not a lot of time to make a change at that point.
Now CRB from the left side. Goes wall-to-wall. Bradley diving save. That's right on the boundary. Yeah, that's a juggle there by CRB on the catch. Going to open up that lead even more, 4-1. Yeah, you can see that ball bouncing up towards the hand.
CRB having a difficult time settling the ball in assess. I mean, but I mean, Bradley's blasting these balls.
That's an underserve. First fault, second serve coming up. Second serve is good. Hard to the inside. There's a catch by Bradley. Both the left side is a 2-wall. Bradley's on it on the wood. Looks like juggling was the call on the catch. That's going to give CRB 2 points.
I like the front court judge. He gives a very clear signal of what happened. There's a couple different ways to signal judging. You can put your hand in and out of the basket, or you can make it like you're juggling. He made it like he was juggling. Hence the juggling call. Announcers appreciate that.
High hard forehand. Rebote left side to the outside. Bradley's quick. Gets out there. Keeps it low. Just above the pad.
Goodness.
And oh boy, almost into CRB's head. Will score for Bradley. That's 5 points. He's got a possible set and a possible match point. Boy.
Look, I told you
Take
the other
cover.
day, I was vacuuming in the cage, literally,
Yeah.
and someone
Oh,
threw
yeah,
an
the errant
errant
ball?
shot. Yeah, exactly. It hit me in the ankle, and I've been hit with all different types of pelotas of various strength, and this one really hurt. So I'm glad CRB protected himself there.
Hart serve just in. CRB from the left side. Pass Bradley in the corner. Diving save. Bounced twice before. Went to save the rebote. That's a third for CRB.
CRB played that beautifully. He moved up on what was a very, very hard serve, made a great catch, settled it, shot it back to the inside, did not give Bradley much to work with on that rebote. Just so well done by CRB.
Still a chance here for Bradley, though. Give his team a 3-1 game day lead with a win right here. Serve dropping into the right side. Bradley over CRB's head. Tough rebote, not played. Point, set, and match. Bradley takes it in straight sets. 6-2, 6-3. And a second win in a row for Bradley to start off his singles campaign here at Jam Arena. Looking like a nice pickup here in Division 5 to this Cyclones team. 2-0 on the day. And the Cyclones have a chance to win it. Coming up next, Jed and Una take on Lalu and Stan. Take a look at some replays here. Match number 4, Bradley against CRB in singles, and just a compilation of powerful right sides here from Bradley. One crossing the sidewall, staying low. How about this rebote, too? Gets it up there, CRB. Yep, trying to keep it on the left side, but caught it right off the tip. One dying here in the corner, perfectly done. And then look at this right side. From the outside, yeah. Shows you just how much spin he's generating to get that kick off the sidewall like that. Such a powerful throw, and it leads to a 3-1 game day lead for the Cyclones. Already at the top of our standings. This is the third game day of the year for the Cyclones, and some teams have played just as few as one game day. So, see a little bit ahead right now, but 15 full game days will make up a regular season. And then we got the playoffs and the championship. We got Bradley over in the cage, ready to go after that win. There he is, Bradley. The matchup against CRB last season. Totally different court, totally different game. Today looked a lot more comfortable and composed. We've talked about the court, but what is that strategy for you out there in singles play here?
Strategy, just give my everything into it, throw as hard as I can, get it to pass. If I get the ball on the outside, just shove it down and throw it on the inside. So here to make it happen.
Yeah, and those cortada serves in particular, is there a spot that you're looking at off the front or sidewall, or what's the calculus when throwing that serve?
Probably a little to the right of center.
Yeah.
And then I think with that angle, it has a high probability of kicking off the sidewall.
LA, you and I have had many, many, many conversations, and I got to tell you something. You're playing fantastic, and it is great to see.
Appreciate it.
You're very welcome.
Awesome, Bradley. Great win, 2-0 on the day.
All right, thank you.
Chance for the Cyclones to win the game day coming up next. Remember, 4 wins or more, pick up a full point for your team. A chance for Jed and Una right here. 0-1 to start off their spring 26 season as they take on Lalu and Stan of the Fireballs. We've seen this team one time for the Fireballs, Stu, but resulted in a win. Got the powerful Lalu up there in the front, an advantage over Jed and Butt. Advantage there for the Cyclones in the backcourt, too. We'll see how this one goes. Jed and Una with the serve to get things started.
Ladies and gentlemen, ready to begin our next match, a doubles match. Jeden has the serve for the Cyclones. Unda's already pumped.
He's ready to go. Been ready since he woke up.
There's the serve. We begin. Nice snag by Stan. That stays inside. What a scoop by Una. Ball tipped. First point of this match goes to Jed and Una of the Cyclones.
And let's see how the Cyclones try to attack Stan here in the backcourt. And with the more defined roles, you can play this rally game. And if you're doing that, you got to love Una and his power compared to Stan. Oh, looked like that.
That's an ace.
Yeah, that serve was good.
Second point for Jed and Una.
Yeah, it's kind of strange because it looked like it was an underserve and Lalu was trying to stop it, but that was a scoop attempt and he just missed it.
Here's the backhand by Stan. Powerfully thrown. Rebote coming out to Jeden. Jeden, swing and a miss, midcourt. That's a point for Lalu and Stan. Of the fireballs, Lalu's got the serve.
Yeah, we saw Jeden struggle with some of those rebotes in his first time around out on this court, and I think you're going to see the fireballs just try to blast these balls past Una, force Jeden to beat them up there in the front. And if he does save a rebote, look for Lalu to attack.
The ace will score.
That's a bullet.
For Lalu, beautiful serve. 2-2, Lalu serves. I mean,
coming right up the middle, too.
If you can't see it, you can't catch it. Hard serve by Lalu. Here's the backhand by Una. Stan on the forehand. Una takes that on the bounce. Powerful right side, high and hard to the front wall. Lalu looking for the rebote. A third point for Jeden and Una. Jeden serves.
It's a little trickier to try to play this one-on-two style out on this court. I mean, you see Lalu trying to come. I mean, he's way up there looking for that rebote. It could drop in front of him. He comes back for the rebote. He might shoot over his head. Just so unpredictable. You got to trust your backcourter.
Fault, underserve. Battlecourt rules allow for a second serve. Second serve must be good. And you got Una with one gear. Every ball like the last ball he's ever going to throw. Yeah. Here's the backhand by Stan. Una with a leap. Forehand from the 10. Stan with a drop ball deep in the backcourt. A fourth point for Jeden and Una of the Cyclones. Jeden serves.
And Jeden telling Una, just keep doing that, more of the same. Get those forehands into the backcourt, cross the sidewall. It's going to make that catch a little more difficult for Stan. And again, if we're playing Una against Stan here in the backcourt, you got to like the Cyclones' chances. You get Lalu involved, it shifts more in the fireball's favor.
Stan on the backhand, right up the middle. Rebote to Jeden. Lalu, backhand from the 7. Oh my, ball tipped in the corner. A third point for Lalu and Stan. Lalu serves. Jeden was basic. I don't think he was saying my fault. I don't know if he was saying my ball, but you need to call your backcourt off. I mean, it's hard to call Una off because he's ready to catch everything.
Yeah, he was reaching blind over his head in the corner. Feels like he should have had it, but still a tough catch.
Another hard serve by Lalu, handled in the backcourt by Una. Una, powerfully. Scoop attempt miss, rebote not there. 5 points for Jeden and Una, possible set point.
It's just way easier to get a weaker player on an island if that's the strategy. And right here, you see how he's winding up that forehand. You got to respect the carom. Lalu takes one step to the outside, stands all alone. That ball takes a bounce off the floor after crossing the sidewall, and that's a tough one for anybody.
Stan, the tip ball, point and set for Jeden and Una. 2 minutes go on the board. We'll come back out, player next set. Well, Stan and Lalu coming off the court looking obviously frustrated. Nothing demoralizing about their play per se, just Una with, wow. I heard the yelling between Una and Jeden, their partners.
Well, you know they're going to bring the energy. I mean, that's for certain. We saw that in some of the practices last year over at another facility where those guys just brought it. They were smiling, yelling a whole lot. But it resulted in some wins, you know. It wasn't all too bad. And these two paired up in Battlecourt for the first time. We'll see how it goes. And you know they had the personalities. Just how would it work out on the court? And, yeah, you know, it's so far so good.
Not bad at all. And it's the energy that Una brings that's half of his pack, half of the pack.
Take into account that he's going to cross in the time.
Yes.
So he's serving strong. I can't think. You have to be ready for the other. Don't be Christian away.
Once again, you're watching Battlecourt live from the Jam Arena in Miami, Florida. We are currently playing our 5th of 6 scheduled matches on this game day.
And for the Fireballs, I mean, frankly, when they put this team together, it was Lalu last year. Lalu and Stan. And Stan last year played alongside Hyro in this division, and they had just one loss. I think the Fireballs felt that they bring Stan in, they put him behind Lalu, they were going to have the same success. Again, the one thing that overlooked a bit was some of the changes to the court, and obviously nobody could have predicted that coming in. But again, more defined roles. Stan's got to play a little bit more, and we see some more missed catches than we saw really at any point last year. That was only one set, though. See what they got coming out here to begin set number 2. Lalu looks like he is just ready to serve as the judges are making their way out right now. And if the Cyclones win one of these next 2 sets, they will win the game day already with still one match left. That's Division I doubles, Inaki and Manu against Arutia and Nicholas.
Lalu serves. Our second set has begun. Unda powerfully from the forehand. Stan with a tip ball at the side wall. First point for the second set for Jed and Una.
Perfectly placed by Unda. I mean, we're saying how many stands missed, but got to credit Unda too, putting that ball right on the side wall, made it as difficult as possible.
That is a miss serve. First fault. Second serve must be good. Here's Stan on the backhand. Unda reaching way up, tips the ball. That's a point for Lalu and Stan. We're tied up 1-1 in the second set.
Yeah, and Unda doesn't have to be a hero. He's the leader of this team, but he doesn't have to do it all. That rebote is well above his head. Jed, that's one of his many skills. He can save those consistently.
No question about it.
Yeah, you don't want to do too much. We're seeing that with the Fireballs, and it's not working out all too well.
A beautiful serve by Lalu, caught and returned by
So vicious.
Unda. Second point for Jed and Unda. Jed serves.
I mean, one coming in harder than the next still. I don't want to be standing back there.
There's a backhand by Stan. Jed sets up for the rebote. To the outside it goes. Lalu is there. Oh, in and out of the cesta the ball goes. A third point for Jed and Unda. Jed serves. Yeah, Lalu is totally not ready.
Just a little lapse in focus because it's the best opportunity he's had. He's thinking about how hard he's going to throw it, how he's going to kill the point, how his team's going to get back in the match, and just drops it and opens up the lead for the Cyclones. Just deflating. But see how they respond. This is a big point.
Powerful backhand by Stan. Goes to the inside. Jed sets up on the side wall. What a save by Jed. Stan with a tip ball on the forehand. Great play by Jed, and that gets the Cyclones 4 points. Jed serves. Jed knows. He knows to get in there. If the ball's right on the side wall, let it drop into your basket, flip it up to the front wall. Maintain situational awareness where that front wall is. Get it up there.
Yeah.
Fault, underserve. Second serve must be good. Stan on the backhand. Rebote for Jed. Catch by Lalu. Backhand powerfully thrown. Passing Unda. Unda for the rebote. Makes the save. Big bounce brought down by Stan. Unda powerfully from the right side. Chick-chack scores. 5 points for Jed and Unda. This is possible set and possible match point. Very confident Cyclones team coming back to the service line.
Yeah, I mean, they're fired up. And look at this throw by Unda. Stan ducks out of the way here because he struggled with the catching, but that ball just doesn't come out at this facility.
Powerful backhand by Stan will come out to the rebote floater. Jed gets there, makes a beautiful rebote. That scores for the win.
Wow.
Point and a straight set victory for Jed and Unda, winning at 6-3, 6-1.
Decisive win for the Cyclones, and with that, they take the game day and will pick up a full point and just open up that lead atop the standings. 6-3, 6-1. Jed and Una secure the win for the Cyclones. Still one match left, though. Don't go anywhere. Inaki and Manu will take on Arutia Nicholas to close out the game day.
Muy bien. Hey, Jigen. Perfect.
Bradley on the move, breaking. He got there. Blast the forehand. Everybody out of the way, and Nicholas got hit. Sherry up in the front court towards the inside. What a scoop!
What an
by
amazing
Douglas.
catch.
Sherry picks it up in the front court, whips it inside.
Right,
Another one. And we're joined by our
Look at
winners.
that
They're
team.
all
We are the
smiles.
Cyclones.
Unda, just going to ask,
Cyclones.
how much fun is it playing alongside Jed? I mean, you guys have great personalities, always fun. What has it been like?
Well, we don't have a good experience in the past playing together because we used to play pelota quinielas with him. Yeah. But I knew that the problem was the warming up. That during the pelota you can be warm up, and we used to do a lot of mistakes. But I didn't believe in this couple. But from Friday forwards,
Neither did anyone at the wedding.
Yeah.
And Jed, and I got to ask you, Unda brings something here. We obviously asked him to come back.
Yes.
What does Unda bring to Battlecourt?
He brings a great personality from his own way. I didn't know he was that young. You heard what he said. You know, he didn't believe it was going to be a good couple. So I had to convince him I'm a good partner to be with in the relationship.
100%.
So, we did a great job. Unda played very well. He stuck to his game. I stuck to my game. And we came out with a victory good for our win. I mean, for our team, good for our team.
Awesome, guys. Congratulations. Winning the game day right there and your first win together as a couple. Congratulations,
The
guys.
Undertaker is a cyclone.
Yes, he is. Thank you, guys.
It was Nate. It was Nate. Nate came up with Undertaker. Have we verified that?
Our guy from the Fan Lebitard show. Shout
Absolutely.
out, Nate. I'm sure he's happy. Cyclones win. We'll do that for him. Let's take a look at the teams competing in our final match. Inaki and Manu against Arutia and Nicholas. What a matchup here. This Inaki and Manu team, remember, they were undefeated in the regular season in the fall of 25. Arutia and Nicholas, though, this is a newly paired up team for the Fireballs. One win already this season. Okay, and I think, Stu, you may be looking at two of the strongest Division I teams right here. I mean, great backcourt support, two of the best in Manu and Nicholas, and then, well, Inaki and Arutia. We saw what they did in singles, and here for an encore in doubles. There's the whistle, ready to go. Our final match of the day. The Cyclones have already won it. Now, because this is the first game day that has been won before the final match, it's important to note that in the event of a tiebreaker at the end of the season, if teams are tied in total points in the standings, the first tiebreaker is total matches won. So matches like this could be the difference for a team like the Cyclones or the Fireballs at the end of the season. So Inaki Manu ready to serve, and we'll begin our final match. Inaki serves. Match 6 has begun. Nicholas, low bullet to the inside. There's Manu. Nice catch off the side wall. He sends it deep. Robote coming back out, stays inside. Arutia off his footing, lays it up. Inaki attacks, sending it back. Another Robote coming out to Arutia. Forehand, lobbed up. There's Manu. Oh, that one right on the side wall. Arutia can't make the play. It's going to get Inaki and Manu, the first points of our final match.
The comfort a player feels with when he plays with another player is key. If players don't have the right chemistry, sometimes it doesn't work. But I'll tell you, Inaki Manu is a fantastic team. Arutia and Nicholas coming out of the 2025 World Supercourt as well.
Nicholas from the outside sends it up high. Manu waiting for it, makes the catch, good adjustment. Long Robote, kicks off the sidewall. Arutia gets enough on this one, but Inaki steps back, takes it in overhead. Robote left side, high, back, coming to Manu. What a catch up overhead. Now Nicholas tries to get it to pass, and he does. Wall to wall from the left side. Robote turned over the top. Nicholas backing up, makes the play.
Beautiful rebote by Inaki.
High lobbing throw here again. Inaki turns it a little bit lower to the inside. Nicholas up there at the 8. Right side to the inside.
Oh
Manu
my.
peels it off the side wall. What a catch.
Flawless. A flawless catch by Manu.
Manu up a little bit further. He's at the 9. Back inside. Nicholas goes up but dropped it. That's 2 for Inaki and Manu.
Reaching into that corner, difficult anywhere, as we're finding out a bit more difficult here. Be very curious. We haven't had the opportunity to see Arutia play yet. Arutia is someone who spends a lot of time in the corner. This corner is different. Everything's different. You're different, Andrew.
My parents have been telling me that for a while.
Only in the most positive way.
Rebote forehand to the inside. Good catch there up off the side wall. Inaki now. Ooh, that one caught the corner. Works as a 2-wall. Arutia stepped in front of it. Tries to pass to the outside. Inaki's on it. Makes a right-sided save. It's going to back the fireballs up. Nicholas from the left side to the inside. Now Manu. Now Manu. He's up at the 9. Backhand. Floated in higher. Nicholas steps out of the way. Arutia comes back alone for this rebote. Nicholas lets that one drop into the left side. Backhand kicks off the wall. Manu handles, this time at the 10. Last another one, Arutia at the overserve line, sends it high, clears again. Big bouncing rebote. Inaki puts it right on the side wall. Nicholas scoops it up high. There's one dropping. Nicholas on the right side, back inside. Now Manu. What a stop in the air. Nicholas leaping back at the 10. Gets it along the wall. Manu steps up. This one opens to the outside. Nicholas committed. Comes away with it. Gets it to Inaki up in the front court. Softer rebote. Gets into the backcourt. Here's Manu.
Just enough to keep it in play.
High to the inside. Long rebote. Turned up the middle. Manu keeps it on the left. Now Manu back at the 10. No clip off the sidewall, comes more up the middle. Arutia turns it into a cortada rebote, and it scores. Ball missed by Inaki. That's going to get the fireballs on the board here in our final match.
Arutia was close by the time the ball had been dropped. Too late to ask for an interference call. But, yeah, just in front of his path there. Arutia extends his hand to apologize because he's going back to serve.
Oh, Manu way to the outside, handling that serve. Sends it over Nicholas's head. Now the rebote, left side. Inaki's feet, gonna let it pass to the backcourt. Now Manu. Higher and harder. Rebote forehand turned inside. Manu ducking out of the way late, scrambling a bit. Inaki comes and saves the rebote. Arutia steps in front, scoops it up, backhand to the outside. Long run. Inaki dug it out, but didn't reach the front wall. That's going to tie things up at 2-2.
Inaki knew where to go, but getting there and then trying to make a play, two very different things. Great effort by Inaki. Good placement by Arutia.
Manu to the outside again. Takes Nicholas out of it. Lobs it up over his head. Arutia coming back inside. Turns the rebote. It's dropping. Manu steps up. Rebote again. This time from the right side. Manu backs up. Makes the catch. Forehand rebote. Cutting along the wall. Manu climbs it. Comes down with the ball. Sends it deep. Now Nicholas. Leaping grab in the corner. Manu keeps this one low. Nicholas now steps up. He's at the 9. Backhand inside. Manu sends it high, but that's not going to clear the screen. That caught a piece, and it's out of play. 3 straight points, and the Fireballs take their first lead of this match.
Manu, all the power in the world, tremendous control. That one just got away from him.
First lead here is Nicholas. Well, you see him running.
I didn't get
into the abyss.
I'm not sure. We didn't get word, so I'm not sure if Nicholas that's an equipment change. He doesn't seem injured.
I can imagine just maybe a quick equipment change, but
maybe a broken cinta. I mean, I'm only guessing it. That we're so far away from the players now. I mean, we need a tarot card reader to understand what's going on, like anything off the court. Which leads me to a funny story about Unda. No, just kidding.
I was going to say, you may have someone that's got some sources.
You?
No, the person you mentioned. We got eyes on him.
We did get word.
Can't hide from us in this building, Stu, huh?
I don't know. There's a lot of curtains back here. Seriously, hi. Hey, Arutia was waving. Isn't that nice?
Looks like we're ready to continue play here. Nicholas back in there. 3-2 lead for the Fireballs. Manu sends it over Arutia's head. Now Nicholas makes the catch in the corner.
What a catch.
Peeled it off the wall once more. Great stop. Cortada Robote coming in. Manu works around it, keeps it on the left side, then blasts it into the corner. Nicholas watching it. Arutia comes back and he sends the Robote up the middle. Manu clears some space. Coming in high, 3-wall play. Now Arutia drops it inside. Inaki looking. Manu handles comfortably from the backcourt. Arutia again turns it back inside. Look at Manu, got there just before it crossed. Now another Robote. Caught the corner. Inaki moves to the outside, sends it high, fake the Cortada, put it back in, looking for the chick-chack. Oh, Nicholas, nice Robote save to keep it going.
Cyclones have done a great job of keeping the ball away from any shots for Arutia.
Robote, it's a forehand, dropping low. Nicholas moves up on it. Forehand Robote, picked up on the bounce. Nicholas from the 8. Launches it back. Manu. Now Nicholas beyond the 10 line, catches the corner. Manu forced to step up, makes the play. Another backhand coming in, deep into the corner. Wow. Somehow Nicholas comes out on the left side, gets it back to Manu. Forehand Robote. Manu lines it up again, plucks it off the numbers. Robote left side to the inside. Big backhand follows. Cutting close to the numbers. Now Manu. Nicholas backed up to the wall, forehand. Ooh, Inaki stepped in front of it. Now the Robote, it's a forehand. Into the corner, coming out, Inaki goes down to the floor, lays it up, Arutia attacking, takes a look, scans the defense, shoots it low, and hard look at Manu.
Before the second bounce, wow.
Inaki just did get out, turns that Robote at Arutia. He's got a shot, turns a 2-wall, not enough. Look at the defense by Inaki. Cortada coming back and scores. What a point. We're tied 3-3.
Again, Arutia taking out of his shot making and just Inaki and Manu lulling every team they go up against into this volley. Inaki all over this 2-wall by Arutia. Returns it beautifully to score. Well done.
Yeah. over serve. First fault, second serve coming up. Oh my, somehow Arutia picked the serve but threw it on top of the pad. Any part of that pad is bad. It's a lead back to the Cyclones, 4-3.
Don't know if he took anything off of it because he sensed Inaki being there, or if he just missed it.
Yeah.
But Inaki really moved up on that after the serve. Well done.
High bouncer picked off in the middle of the court. Nicholas sends it over Inaki's head. Rebote coming back. Saved up at the over serve. Thrown wall to wall. What a big rebote. Arutia. It's one of his own to pass. Well, Arutia high pickup. Splitter. Caught in the air by Inaki. And when Duck the 2-wall comes in, Nicholas on the outside picks it off. The carom though. Oh, it's out. Great defense, but that point goes to the Cyclones. They have 5, a possible set point.
Court positioning excellent by everyone. Arutia. Great shot. Inaki makes the catch. Look at the read by Nicholas. Right there.
It's the first time we've seen a backcourter stop one on the net out here.
Very
what
well
a
done.
read.
Yeah.
But just missed the next throw. Under a ton of pressure, too, with some Cyclones there standing outside, but it's a golden opportunity to tie up this match. Backhand inside. Manu steps back all the way to the back wall to make that play. Now Nicholas from the right side. Back inside. Now Manu. Tough rebote. Arutia sends it right up the middle. Manu takes it in up overhead. The backhand. On the wall. Cyclone scrambling a bit. Inaki up in the front court. Turns it right back to Nicholas. He's got it on the forehand. Keeps this one low. Crossing the wall. Inaki. Great stop. Now Nicholas commits to the right side. Sends it right up the middle. Inaki blind catch overhead. Looking for the bouncer. Picata. Nicholas goes up with it. Catch in the middle of the court. Manu blasts another one. That's kicking up and out. Opening to the outside. Now coming back to the middle. Fired by Arutia. Catch on the bounce. Manu. Thrown just out of reach. Another rebote. This time on the right side of Arutia. Picked off in the corner. Manu steps up. He's at the 8 line. Backhand. Doesn't overthrow it. Nicholas calls for Arutia. Turns it to the outside, and that lands out of play. Point and set. Inaki and Manu win it 6-3. 2 minutes. Come back and play our second set.
Manu flawless in the backcourt. Inaki's court positioning excellent. Nicholas doing a good job in the back. Arutia not able to get any shots in there. The one that he did, 1 or 2 that he did, he knocked all over it.
And a big match here, of course, for the Cyclones. You know, how many game days did you see that are 5-1? I mean, not many. I'm looking back here last season. The Cyclones finished atop the standings in first place, a 1.5 clear of anybody else. And I'm looking back here. I mean, I see one time, maybe a handful of times last year, with the 3 times maybe the Cyclones in their 15 game days won more than 4 matches. And these are the difference, you know, potentially in a tiebreaker scenario. You know, can't imagine with how much parity we've seen to begin the season that we're going to have one team so far ahead of another, and then the tiebreaker comes even more into play. But we got a long way to go. That'll be at the end of the season, folks, and we'll be talking about that.
That's in May.
Yeah,
late April.
Late April, right?
Yeah, we'll start talking about those again. But just to keep it in mind, obviously important. Inaki and Manu once again playing just so solidly as a pairing. You know, we talk a lot about the experience, but you know, the way that these guys work together and just the style. I mean, Manu catches everything in the backcourt. Inaki, probably one of the more conservative front quarters that we have compared to, to the top three on this roster. Inaki is very comfortable just rallying, playing the ball to the inside, but he's got a devastating two-all that he can score from just about anywhere, and from both sides too.
We saw that on at least one occasion in the first set. Let's see what happens and see if they're able to take it in straight sets or if the Fireballs come back here.
Yeah, this Fireballs team a little bit, more aggressive. I mean, that starts with Arutia up there in the front. Spends a lot of energy moving around, fast, exciting. Just got to find a way on this court. I mean, what do you do to kill it more reliably, more consistently? See what they got coming out here in set number 2. Arutia ready to serve. Arutia serves. We begin our second set. Takes Manu to the outside. Hard backhand in the corner. Robote is a 2-all. Doesn't open enough. Inaki, Cortada coming back. Oh my, what a catch. Big backhand there, comes shooting off the back wall. Turn 2 walls. Again, Inaki's on it. Sends this one a little bit higher. Passing Nicholas. Robote. That's a great save. Knew exactly where to be. Manu moved up on it. There's another one. Takes Arutia up to the overserve line, drops it inside on the wall, picked off. There's Manu. Robote to Cortada. What a scoop up there by Inaki.
Inaki's been flawless with his positioning.
Forehand Robote dropping, tipped by Manu. The Fireballs take the first point of our second set.
Arutia looking across the wall right at Manu's feet. He was able to do it there now. Manu will catch everything. Down low, scoop it, up high. That one, thrown well. A rare miss by Manu.
Wing clears, Manu sends the backhand right through it. Arutia comes cross court looking for that Robote. High to the inside, that passes. Big bouncer, Inaki calls him off, makes the save. Nicholas waiting for it up at the 8. Sends it wall to wall. Now Inaki now in position, turns the Robote along the wall, Nicholas. Backhand coming up the middle. Inaki to the inside, looking for the bounce up over Nicholas. No, he tracks it down. Cortada follows, stops right along the wall. Catch now by Manu. From the 9, looking to send it deep. Long Robote coming out. Arutia back inside, well placed. And tipped first time around by Inaki. That's 2 for the Fireballs.
Those whistles came quick, too.
Yeah.
Again, it's one of the things that you have to see. You can't go by what you hear for the judges. You can't go by what you hear, by what you see. That's real tricky at the side wall.
Strong backhand. Arutia just fires it up the middle. Ooh, great control by Manu. A lot of spin. Nicholas inside. It's off the back wall in the corner. Now Robote. Nicholas lines it up as it crosses the side wall. Manu from the 10. Nicholas, not gonna let that ball pass. Leap and grab on the back wall. Nicholas from the right side, cutting back in, Manu. Lets that ball drop right in the basket. Robote to the outside, not enough. Inaki from the costado, sends it to pass. They're gonna end it, it's over Nicholas's head, but Arutia saves it on the back end. Inaki, another one. This one a little less on it, and
beautifully
it will
thrown.
Drop in to score. Nice adjustment there by Inaki to get that first point for the Cyclones.
Just beautifully thrown by Inaki.
Yeah,
I mean, you don't want to give a player the same shot twice in a few throws. And he missed the first one, but makes up for it this time. See how it drops at a pretty sharp angle off the back wall? Puts the Cyclones on the board. Backhand coming in. Manu handles this one in the air, then sends it deep. It's high off the back wall. Arutia turns the rebote. Inaki, what a grab. High lofting backhand coming right up the middle. Inaki turns it back over the top. Nicholas lines it up on the right side. Shoots one back. Now Manu. Into the corner. Long rebote. Arutia sends it up the middle. Manu picks it off. Catch deep in that corner. Manu gets this one to pass finally. Rebote coming back out. It's right on the wall. Arutia flicks it up high. Inaki, ooh, attacking. Knocked it down. That's going to be 3 for the Fireballs. Arutia has the serve.
Inaki had that catch, but when you go back and look at it, just off the tip of his cesta, took his eye off it just before he made the catch.
Rebote now for Arutia. Back inside, Manu. Forehand rebote for Arutia. Good throw. Inaki waiting for it inside. Sends it back. Nicholas, though, up at the 9 line, takes it in the air. Both Cyclones scrambling to the outside. Manu runs under it, shoots a sidearm forehand. Kicks off the wall. Nicholas in position. Oh, perfectly placed. That makes it 4-1 in favor of the Fireballs. Right on the side wall as Manu tried to pick it off. I mean, couldn't have placed it any better. It's a forehand rebote. Manu stops it in the corner. From the left side, back inside, riding the side wall, but Nicholas steps right in front of it.
Arimava the whole way, what a catch by Nicholas.
Nicholas from the right side, full wind up, crossing the wall again. Manu, right there, pulls it in. No fear for Nicholas. Peels one off the wall, deep in the backcourt. Now Manu from the middle of the court, sends it high and deep. Long rebote tracked down by Arutia, fired inside, right back to him. Manu changes it up, sends him outside, but Nicholas wasn't fooled. Forehand crossing. Cyclones got a save or a rebote. That's Manu coming in. Arutia moves across court. Not going to let that ball touch the floor. Now Arutia lobs one back inside. Now Manu from the 9. Right back to him. Same spot, a little bit harder, but Nicholas now gets in there with the right side. Inaki all alone, ranging back for that catch, drops it low. Nicholas stepping up, rips it off the numbers. Again, long rebote, cutting back to the inside. Quick turn by Inaki. Arutia. Fake to Costano, put it back inside, but Manu waiting for it.
Arutia got a little more power, just not against Manu.
One sent up high. Manu back it up, makes the catch, sends it deep, not past Nicholas. Great stop by Manu there in the corner, high and hard, clearing the screen. Arutia backpedaling into position, stops at the 3, turns it low. Oh, but Inaki there just before the second bounce. Arutia fires it just above the pad, long run on the rebote, picked up. Now Manu. Catch up the middle. Manu sends this one high, narrowly going to clear the screen. It's way high off the back wall. Rotate turned by Arutia, right back to Manu. Now Nicholas getting involved deep in the backcourt. Lobs one up high. Manu. Ooh, that one crossed late, still got it. Inaki looking, Manu steps up, looking for that big bounce. Arutia, ooh, cuts it off in the air. Now Rebote, it's a forehand coming up the middle. Arutia, again, just gonna pass with the backhand. Inaki, long run to get back in there, turns it inside. Now Nicholas. Long run, Inaki. Turns it back along the wall. Nicholas steps up. He's got it at the 8 line. Wall to wall. Rebote comes shooting out again. Inaki with a nice turn. This one stays a little bit lower. Manu all alone. Turns it into a 2-wall. It opens. Does not score. Arutia's Cortada does. 5 points and a possible set point here. We're going to take us into a 3rd set.
Arutia got out there very nicely, made the play.
Look at that one. Yep. Well, when you don't score with that 2-wall, leave yourself in a very vulnerable position. That's an over serve. First fault, second serve here coming up. Oh, Inaki's got the serve, drop shot. Yeah, got the second bounce. That will score, extends the set here. Inaki Manu with 2.
Both players there. Nicholas moving up beautifully, Arutia coming in.
And you see down 5-1, you might see some more aggressive play, but that serve coming right to him. A lot of space inside, well done.
A lot of room on the inside there by the 2, 3, and underserve line.
Wow, what a catch that crossed late. Manu picked it up off the floor practically. Nicholas from the outside sends it back in. Oh, a catch there by Inaki. Nicholas, a little extra. Able to pass, now the Rebote. It's a forehand. Coming right back to Nicholas. Inaki, inside placement. Nicholas waiting for it at the 9 line, makes the catch. Keeps it a little bit lower. Manu has to reach in. Nicholas there at the 10 line. It's past Manu. Tough Rebote on the wall. Inaki flicked it up there, but Arutia waits for it.
Can he finish this set?
To the outside.
Yes,
that forehand will score for the set. Arutia and Nicholas win it 6-2. 3rd set coming up in just 2 minutes.
You're watching Battlecourt live from the Jam Arena in Miami, Florida. Battlecourt battle between the Fireballs and the Cyclones. We'll be moving on to a 3rd and final set for the entire game day. There you see Arutia seated on the bench, partner Nicholas back in the player's cage. Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, Battlecourt plays Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays at 3 p.m. And on Fridays, when we are open to the public at the all-new Jam Arena located at the historic Miami High Line in Miami, Florida. Friday nights have always been an exciting time. Wherever Battlecourt is played, that tradition continues and has been upgraded here. Hope to see you on a Friday. It's worth the trip. We have split sets here in our 3rd and final set. Cyclones took the first one. Fireballs came back and took the second one. Moving on to our third and final set, just about 30 seconds here. Inaki will have the serve. Arutia already out on the court with Nicholas. See Manu going back out onto the court now.
Again, the game day has already been decided, but a chance here for the Fireballs to get their second win of the day. Important for the tiebreaker, and of course important for these guys individually.
Huge.
Prize money in all matches. We are ready to begin our third and final set of the game day here. Inaki Manu will serve. Inaki serves. Our third set is underway. Our backhand inside crossing. Manu takes it in. Sends it deep. Now rebote by Arutia. Turned inside. Catch along the wall. Arutia to the inside with a little bit of a bounce. Oh, that kicked up. Manu stayed with it. This one caught the corner. Nicholas works to the outside, picks it off the back wall. Forehand coming back in.
Beautiful.
Wow, lined up beautifully there by Inaki. Long rebote coming out. Arutia, great turn on it, gets it to the backcourt. There's Manu running under it. Nicholas sends it up the middle. Now Manu up at the 8. Harder into the corner. No fear for Nicholas. Peels one off the side wall. Now the rebote. Inaki turns it over the top. Arutia working through it. Tried to make the catch in the air, but just tipped it.
Didn't hear Nicholas call him off, but that was a particularly low ball coming in.
Yeah, another little equipment here with Nicholas. Just looks like he's getting some reinforcement with some tape to the basket. Will be one of those quick equipment changes.
Oh, absolutely. Part of this has to requiring reinforcement with strapping tape.
Yeah.
And when you have the cesta tied onto your hand, a little difficult to maneuver a roll of tape.
So quick, he's already back out there, ready to go.
Chief judges and judges step in to help tie shoes and occasionally on basket duty.
Serve continues play here. Nicholas goes up. Nice catch on the hop. Inside for Manu from the 9 line. It's hard off the back wall. Arutia lobs it up on the save. Look at Manu. What a catch that was. Picked it right off the numbers. Now a tough scoop. Manu made that one too. Another rebote, this one cutting inside. Arutia, boy, just launches it wall to wall. That's coming out. Inaki, though, in position, turns it back over the top, gets into the backcourt. Here's Nicholas. Our backhand there by Manu. Arutia.
Wow, that
high,
kicked.
that should stay inside. It does.
What a save by Manu.
Wow, turns that rebote up over his head. Karam, the last second opened. Oh, not enough. Inaki takes a look, sends it high. Gonna die it in the corner, but no, Nicholas able to save the rebote. Another chance. This time he keeps it low and hard. The Cortada blasted in there to score. That's 2 for Inaki and Manu.
Talked about an adjustment period. Well, you know, we're seeing the backcourters adjust to some of these unpredictable rebotes when the ball is new. Fresh. Yeah, fresh.
It's good points, though. I mean, it does kind of happen more frequently with a fresh ball. I mean, early on when the ball comes out. Either way, 2 points up there for the Cyclones here early on. Looking to add yet another win. Nicholas from the outside, sends it over Manu's head. Rebote now, Inaki all alone. Plays it back, there's Nicholas. Backhand kicks to the outside, Inaki there. Rebote dropped inside, Nicholas goes up for it. Ooh. Forehand clears, Inaki though. Eyes on the Rebote, puts it back inside, now Nicholas. Manu. To make that catch on the right side, puts it off the wall, Nicholas lines it up deep into the backcourt. Here's Inaki. Lofting backhand, Nicholas takes it in, kicks it off the side wall. Manu works his way to the middle of the court, makes the catch, then blasts another one well over Nicholas's head. Rebote now for Arutia. Kicks off the wall and picked up off the floor by Manu. Ooh, that was right on the wall. Nicholas, no fear, made the grab. Back inside, there's Manu. Another high hard one, this time to the outside. Coming back up the middle, Arutia sends it back. Manu with a leaping grab, great control, gets it off. Another one. This time up the middle. He's able to pass. Rebote flying into the backcourt. Manu. Wall to wall once more. Nicholas from the 10, backhand, gonna clear the screen, coming back out. Rebote right up the middle there for Inaki, kicks it off the wall. Nicholas on the forehand gets in there, makes the catch, fires it deep. Oh, Manu picks it right off the side wall. Oh, ball tipped on the bounce there. It's gonna get the Fireballs their first point of set 3.
Can't tell what Manu got distracted by. Obviously looked at Inaki.
Well, there was some contact between Inaki and Arutia. I think he probably just thought Inaki was going to take that one in the air, but contact, didn't want to go for it, and Manu with a missed ball. Here's the Rebote now, thrown at the 6. Manu takes a look from the outside. Now the Rebote for Arutia, hard throw, right back. Here's Inaki now from the 6. Manu into the corner, Rebote, turn to the outside. Manu keeps it on the left, backhand, the lane clears, low runner, Nicholas all alone, and he scoops it right up. Rebote kind of died, Inaki's got to go down, gets enough on it, Nicholas forced to step up. Makes the catch, gets it back. Here's Manu, trapped deep in the corner. Forehand Rebote, Inaki didn't want it, lets it pass, now Manu from the back. Duck, Rebote coming back to Manu in the air at the 8 line. Powerful throw, Arutia, another Rebote. This one right off the sidewall, back to Manu. Ooh, look at Manu there. Between the 8 and 9, makes a tough grab, fires it deep. Arutia backpedaling into position, sends the Rebote back in the corner. Inaki now. Arutia puts some pressure on the Cyclones. Inaki again, digs one out. Arutia attacking, just couldn't get there comfortably.
They're doing such a good job of keeping it away from the dangerous player that Arutia hasn't had a shot.
No.
Not that I've seen.
Really, both teams are doing a good job of that.
Absolutely.
Rebote right on the wall again. Inaki steps in front of this one. It's a drop shot. Nicholas was moving up the whole way. Philo from Nicholas scores. What a point there. And we're tied 2-2.
Man, Nicholas eyed that one, moved all the way up.
Read it the whole way. Look at this. I mean, he's moving on. Yep, you see him coming to your picture. Never breaks stride and gets up to it. Not even all too comfortably. He needed that head start and able to kill it with the Philo. Tough for Bote there. Arutia tracks it down, turns it back inside, right to Manu. Hard backhand, Arutia off his footing, turns it back. Wow, what a grab by Inaki. Blind up overhead. Manu from the 7 line, hard throw. Now the rebote coming back out. Turn up at the 7 line. Right now Manu, fake the costado, put it back inside. Tries to pass. Oh, Nicholas not gonna let him. Manu from the middle of the court. Forehand, cutting back inside. Nicholas steps up, pulls it off the wall, then blasts another one. Inaki all alone, turned over the top on the bounce. Nicholas goes up. Fireballs move to the outside. Oh, powerful. Bote. Oh, but that kicks out of play. The Cyclones get their 3rd point, the lead and the serve. Oof.
Try to get a shot in deep, and you know, it just.
Oh man, those balls that have been sailing to the outside.
A game
Before,
of inches.
they used to just drop right in. Here, they just keep going. And I mean, how does this ball? You know, it just doesn't seem like it's going to go that far wide. And sure enough, hits
beautiful
right on the wood.
I didn't even know there was a
I didn't
camera
know
there.
That existed, Stu. That's awesome.
They
Great
were
work by the.
Well, they were obviously watching my vacuuming in the off season because I have a special technique.
They got some top 10 Stu vacuum moments.
The vacuum cam.
Now Manu back beyond the 10, trapped in that corner, tries to get out with the backhand. No, Nicholas steps in front of him, makes another catch. Backcourt is trading here. This one coming out. It's Robote by Arutia, lined up off the side wall. Manu's got it. Backhand coming in, another one right on the wall, flicked up there, Inaki. Great opportunity. Ooh, just sends it back to pass. May have overthrown it. Arutia comes back cross court, turns Robote. To Manu. Forehand Robote. Manu again catches it off the side wall. From the 9, now Inaki backed up between the 7 and 8 line. Ooh, hits high into that corner. Robote now for Arutia. Inaki, good range. That stop overhead. Scoop by Manu. Makes the grab at the 8. Plays it back. Now into the corner. Arutia sends Robote back. Now Manu. Powers another one. Wall to wall on the right side. There's the Robote on the numbers. It's a clean miss and a Robote save on the back end. Nicholas with time moves up on it. Shoots a forehand, crossing the wall. Manu lines it up right in front of his face. Wow, what a catch again. Manu just got up there, picked it off the wall. Here's Nicholas. Caught the corner, staying up the middle. Inaki has got eyes on this Robote, turns it inside. Arutia couldn't get there. Nicholas comes charging in, shoots a cortada, and Manu steps up. Miscommunication, the Robote is missed. Well played point, and we're tied up here 3-3.
My, oh my, Manu has just been spot on. And in that case, I mean, nothing even remotely easy about that catch.
You know, it's interesting, Stu, because you've always talked about how in tournament play, I mean, at least in Jai-Alai,
things get more conservative.
Right, especially as you progress through a match. I'd be interested to see from Robote Analytics if that also held true, because just from my perspective, you get to a 3rd set, you do still see that even here in Battlecourt, where guys are a little more reluctant to throw the shot and give one away. I know you can win one, but they're focused on not giving it away either.
This is not just something recent. This is something I've been talking about since literally the late 80s, early 90s. Just when there's a lot on the line, you need that confidence to throw the shot.
Right, and if you can score throwing it hard with the chick-chack and the chula on the side wall, I mean, what, you know.
Absolutely.
A little too risky for some, and I can totally understand it. Oh, Manu had to switch to the right side there late. Goes for a carom. Oh, right to Arutia's got another chance. Cortada comes in. Inaki, look at that foot speed. Got in there. Oh, Arutia can't get a lot on this rebote. Inaki takes a step back. Sends it high. Looking for a chick-jack, but that's coming way out.
Oh, my. Look at how that kicks.
Stay up the middle. It does. Now the rebote. Turned just above the pad. Arutia with time. Oh, inside placement. Manu's all over it. Picks it off the wall. Now rebote, another forehand coming up the middle. Manu reaches out, makes the stop. Looking for a bounce. Nicholas goes up the wall with one hand and comes down with the ball. Oh, Manu, great stop in the corner on his own. Oh, what a pick there by Inaki. Backhand comes in high. Another rebote now. Right up the middle. Saved by Arutia. Passing Manu. Inaki's got to get in there. Goes down to the floor. Lobs it up high. Nicholas comes charging in. Strong backhand. Oh, not enough to pass Manu. That one died. Arutia flicked it up. Inaki works his way up to the underserve line. Plays it inside, and it scores. Tremendous point again. This one goes the way of the Cyclones to take that 4-3 lead.
Trading point by point, and man, Nicholas hopped to make that catch, and as he hopped, he tipped it.
This one-handed catch, yep, is this the one right here? Ooh, up the
Beautiful,
wall,
so
hand.
beautifully done.
Gorgeous.
Everybody's played so well at this point, that's just so frustrating.
Again, after some of these lengthy rallies, taking a few extra seconds here. But Inaki has the serve for the Cyclones, leading late into a third set.
See a lot of Cyclones out there, but that's a fireball?
There's been a...
Is that a fireball cyclone?
A lot of...
Kind of like the half-man, half-horse thing? Centaur, Minotaur, something like that?
Something along...
Exactly. We'll get back to you on that one.
There's a lot of activity in the cage. Nicholas opens up with that backhand, hard throw, stopped in the corner. Rebote coming out, Arutia right up the middle. Manu picks it off.
Wow.
Big backhand, that is. Kicking up high, Rebote turned powerfully. Manu, and not going to make that catch as across the side wall. 4-4 is the score. Arutia and Nicholas serve.
Point for point, throw for throw.
Manu from the left side, big backhand. Oh, turned on the rebote, catch by Inaki back there at the 7 line. Here's Manu from the 8, low runner inside. Nicholas steps up, takes it in the air. Powerful backhand follows, that's right on the side wall. Turned on the back end, there's Inaki. Manu retreats to the corner, pulls it out, sends the backhand deep. Now Nicholas ducked out of the way. Arutia turns another rebote. Manu steps in front of it. High, wafting backhand, clearing the screen easily. Another rebote, kind of off his footing, but well placed, better catch. Right on the wall, it scores for Manu. Arimada makes it 5 points in a possible set and a possible match point for the Cyclones.
throw that word out every now and then. Arribada, along the wall. I mean, like the wallpaper. You watch how this comes back. Watch how this comes back. Literally on the wall. Literally definition on the wall.
Painting that sidewall green, huh? That's perfect from Manu. 5 points and a chance to win the match right here. Game day already decided.
What a match.
5-1 day. That hits way up high off the back wall. Inaki to the inside. That's going to be a tough bounce and a better scoop there by Nicholas. Keeps the match going. Long rebote here. Arutia in the service box. Sends rebote high. Catch by Manu. Now Nicholas from the 9 back inside. Oh, Manu. Wow, what a stop along the wall. Arutia's rebote, lined up again. Manu takes it in, backhand. Clearing the screen, coming back out. Arutia waiting for it, runs around this rebote. Wow, what a catch there inside by Manu.
Even the wows are getting to you. I mean, they're such good catches. Outside.
Yeah, to the outside, Manu's on it, good read. Comes over the top, looking for a bounce. Nicholas, ooh, bails him out with a great catch. Rebote again, this time from the 6 line. Manu and Inaki going to the outside. Inaki makes the catch, looking for the chick-chack.
Chick-chack for the win.
They got it 6-4 in a third and final set.
Sorry, Andrew.
No, you got it, Stu. 5-1 game day for the Cyclones, a big day. And they maintain their spot atop the standings. We'll hear from Inaki and Manu here in just a few moments.
We just heard.
All right, boys, who we betting on?
However you bet, whoever you are, the sportsbook for every kind of player. Hard Rock Bet. Roll with us.
Venga, Una, fuck you.
And take a look at that game day score now. 5-1, the Cyclones win the day. And you see 2.5 points, well, 1.5 clear of the next closest teams. You see the Renegades and Chargers right there. Manu and Inaki have joined me over in the players' cage here after that win. Let's hear from these two guys. Congratulations, 5-1 day for your Cyclones. I want to ask you about the pace out on this court. How does it compare to what we were used to at the other facility?
It's totally different.
Yeah.
We coming from the traditional court, which is concrete.
Yeah.
Then we went to my city, which is everything glass, and now this is a kind of an hybrid court, right? Mix, yeah. So we gotta. I think we gotta learn again how to play or what's the effect of the ball.
Yeah, and I'll ask you, like, how do you feel after these matches? Are you more tired, less tired? I know it's only been a few weeks, but how does it compare?
I think we can see us, right? Everybody is tired here, and especially I can say that it's because we don't know what's gonna do the ball.
Right.
So we gotta be like all the time, thinking what to do. So it's extra effort.
Awesome, guys. Well, a big win for you. 5-1 day for your Cyclones, and you're still in first place. Congratulations.
Right.
Get some rest, guys. Thank you.
That's
going to do it for us today. Thank you, Inaki. We'll be back here tomorrow night, folks, 3 p.m. Eastern time for another game day. Join us then as we continue on this spring 26 season.